It says rotate device. I guess we got to do this then so I could see. I got a box for my daughter today. So we're going to unbox it, and then I'm going to show you how I do some craft stuff for the hospital. So I want to try to get this on Do Not Disturb. So let's see if it'll work. So nobody disturbs while I'm filming. So that should work. Good, cool. So I don't know how long I'll be, probably a couple hours, I would say, because this is a large flat rate box. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I got a box for my daughter. So I'm going to show everybody what I got. I didn't open it. I have no idea what's in it. I just opened it, like, took the tape off. So I can't bring you closer to see you. And then I figure after we're done unboxing, then I'll show you how I make these little gift bags. Ugh. This is the prototype, I guess. These little bags, they're these things like that. They're okay. It's like my first try. So we'll see how they turn out. So I'll show you how to do those after we unbox. So. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I did my hair last week, I think it was. But my hair is getting so long now. It took 3 bottles of dye, because the first time I did, I used 1 bottle. And it just was like, either like kind of light, and it didn't really go through everything. But I used three boxes this time, and it was plenty. And I was able to get even the back kind of the same color. So it all matches. So also too, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So for that too, but I just like pink hair anyway. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So you want to see what I got? This is from my daughter. That's the nurse. Ooh, look at this. I love this coffee. It's called, it's a local brand, I think. Oh, no, it's 8 O'Clock Coffee Company. Caramel latte, buttery caramel, hints of vanilla, medium body. Ooh. She sent me like a little bit of this, her last box, to see if I like it. Then she sent me the whole thing. This is so delicious. You don't even have to add like, well, I put cream and sugar in it, of course, but you don't have to add like maybe a Frappuccino mix in there to get that taste. It tastes better than the one that I make myself with the Frappuccino. Oh, then she sent me a little notebook. How cute. Courage, hope, strength. That's cute. It's like breast cancer awareness. It's a little notebook with a little pink pen. That is so cute. She knows I love pink because I showed her my hair and she goes, it's very pink. I know. I love coffee. And then what's this? Dear Cancer, you suck. It's a pen. That's cute. Yeah, Cancer does suck. That's a cute pen. And let's see, we got some Pureology samples of conditioner, shampoo, and leave-in spray. That's in here. And those are nice sizes, too. And let's see what this is. Oh, perfume sample of Rue Saint Honoré. I never had that. Oh, wait a minute. It's by Way. Oh, I didn't know they made perfume. It's the hair shampoo, the shampoo brand Way. Oh, that's interesting. I hope it smells like their shampoo. Their shampoo smells awesome. And then we got Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow Resurfacing Night Serum. Then Paula's Choice oil-free moisturizer. That's good. In summertime, I don't need the oil. Then we got a primer for face by Mirabella. Okay, I never had that brand. I had like their makeup, never their skincare stuff, or like primers and things. Ooh, then we got a nice size that's hard to say. Moisture Surge hydrator by Clinique. I like that. And we got a Polypeptide Future Cream by Youth to the People, the moisturizer. That's a good brand too. And a Amica Purple Haze Smoky Silvery Purple. Ooh. I'd do that on, let's see. What do you do? Oh, it's a trio of temporary colors that wash out in one shampoo. Oh, that'll be really cool. You just got to protect your hair and clothes. Oh, wow. Silver purple. Ooh, that's cool. I never used these kind of sprays before, so that'll be interesting. Then we got Bath and Body Works hand soaps, Sweater Weather, Frosted Cranberry, another Frosted Cranberry. I'm going to leave these in the bag just in case. Sometimes they leak out, I guess from shipping. A little bit comes out. And Strawberry Pound Cake. That's awesome. I love that one. So I'll leave these in here so my hands don't get soapy. And then we got Peptide Facial Skin Prep. And it's hyaluronic acid by Reviva Labs. That's what that looks like. Then we got Oceanica Moisturizer. I never heard of this brand, so that'd be good to try. Then, Oh My Garden Tea Tree and Grapefruit OMG Shampoo Bar. Oh, I've never used a shampoo bar. Let's see how it smells. Oh, it smells good. Kind of like has a minty in it. A minty smell a little bit. I never used a shampoo bar. I always used just regular shampoo. So that'd be interesting to try. Then we got OC8 Professional Mattifying Gel. And it evens your skin tone. So I'm guessing it's probably a primer. Yeah, because it's to improve your foundation. That's what that looks like. And then Ole Henriksen Glow You Can See. An eye cream and a vitamin C serum. This is good. I've used this brand before. And I used that product before too, so that's good. Oh, and then we got the Happy Birthday. The Sephora Happy Birthday, and it's Bum Bum Cream and Coco Cabana Cream. This I like. I keep the Bum Bum Cream by my bed to use at night because it's small. So I can't have anything out in the open because of my little terror cats. So you remember that apron I made? I put it under my pillow, and then I tuck my things under there because they can't get under the pillow. So not that smart, thank God. So being this is small, I tuck that in the pocket, and it works great. Keeps the cats out of my stuff. So, because they are annoying, especially little Sherman. He's a kitten. I don't know if I'll introduce him or not. I have to go out there and get him. Ooh, this is Living Proof. You got a shampoo, a conditioner, and a defrizzer. That'll be great when it's like January. Oh, it's a dry conditioner spray. All right, so use that after your hair dries. So that'll be good because like January, February, when it's really, really bitter cold, my hair is like poofy and frizzy. And then we got a little gold bag here. This is a cute bag. I like that bag. Let's see if anybody commented. Yeah, she is like Santa. No, it's not early Christmas. It's just when she just, she buys stuff at like Sephora. They give her samples, I guess. She gets a lot and she doesn't use them, so she just sends them to me. So I get these she sends them like, I'd say once a month. But now that unless she's like on vacation and she's doing like what's that called? Declutter. And she'll just send me a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm waiting, probably next week she'll send me all her Halloween candy. She does that a lot. Oh no, I hope not. I hope they don't figure out how to go under my pillow. I'd be devastated. So let's see what's in here. Oh, a whole bunch of like sample thing, or no, full size actually. A Sagano Lash and Brow Serum and a Beauty Notions lip cream in Charm. Oh, it looks like a good color, like a nice pinky reddish or coral maybe. Let's see. So I'm guessing it's lip gloss. Yeah, lip cream. Oh, that's a pretty color. I like that. Oh, it matches my hair. I can match. How cool is that? Then we got a little, replica beach walk little bottle. Oh, I love, this is my favorite perfume. Next to Flower Bomb and Beach Walk are my favorite. And she sent me one of these, what do they call them, comfrets. Oh, I love this. It really does smell like the beach. But the nice beach, not the smelly fish. Like a nice, that, like, saltiness that you smell. Hi, Deb. And a floss lip cream. I think this might be a clear one because I've gotten this before in like a BoxyCharm. Oh no, it's like a lipstick, lip balm. That's a nice color. And we got Jose Moran Pineapple Enzyme Pore Clearing Cleanser. Foaming face wash. I don't have that, so that'll be good to try. I love their body butter I've gotten. And this is a Mirabella Brow and Auburn, which is perfect because that's the color I use when I do my brows. So that's good. Perfect color. Oh no, not Auburn. I use taupe, but still my hair, this might be light enough. Because my eyebrows are gray. So this should work. Yeah, that'll work. It's like that color. That's nice, I can't like use black or anything like that on my brows. But because my brows are gray, I gotta use like light brown or like a taupe. Usually I get taupe. And this is Mineral Fusion Volumizing Mascara. I think I had this, I've heard of that brand. Then we got Larizzi Lip Gloss in Curve. Let's see what that color is. Ooh, that looks nice from so far. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Nice mauve berry color. That's a nice color. I think it would come on like a natural color for me. And then a Living Proof Intense Moisture Mask. And then a Guerlain. I gotta turn on the right side. I was like, wait, I can't read that. It's in French. It's L'Or Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Makeup Base. Okay, so it's a primer. That'll be nice. I never used that before. Guerlain. I have some of their lipsticks, I think. Not too many. It's very expensive. Then an Estee Lauder Advanced Repair Eye. That I've used. That's really good. And a Tom Ford perfume spray. It's I don't know the scent. What is it? It says Ebony Flume. I don't know. I know they have that Black Orchid. I wonder if this is a new one. Oh yeah, it is. It's a new one. It's called Ebony Fume. I never had that one before, so that'll be nice to try. I love perfumes. I got like a whole little box, all these little tiny, because she sends me tons of perfume samples, because she gets a lot of them. Oh, eyelashes! Cool. I mean, they're her color. They're like a reddish, not like light brown, but that'll work for me. I'll just because I put mascara on them anyway, so it looks like 2 sets of lashes. They're nice. I like wearing lashes too, because I don't have any. My lashes are terrible. And a Juicy Tubes Lancome and Marshmallow Electro. Ooh, I wonder if that's like marshmallow. I like these. These are nice too. For your lips. And this is a Dewy Lip Balm by Rare Beauty. And it just adds a hint of color. It's called Thankful. Hopefully I can open it all right. Oh, that's pretty. A little brownish, but it's just a hint of color, so that's fine. I like those with just, because right now the one I have that I'm using is from e.l.f. It's like watermelon, and it looks like a really bright, like fuchsia, but I put it on, you can't even see it. And then we got Origins Ginseng Gel Moisturizer. And this is like a bottomless bag. Oh, this bag was from Sephora. So it must have been like a Christmas bag or something they had. Some kind, because she has all that Jouer Longwear Lip Topper with coconut oil. Oh, I like those. I like how they make the, like make your lipstick shine. Like I use it like a lot on, oh, that's so pretty. It's like a gold sparkle. A BB Hairdresser Invisible Oil. So that's good for winter. And another bag of samples. This looks like it's all mostly hair stuff. So let me get this out of here. We found a loose, here it is. INN Beauty Project. It might be, oh, it's a moisturizer. Okay, I've never heard of this brand before. That's what that looks like. Now I gotta put all this stuff away. This is gonna take forever. I just have a box there. I separate it. Skincare in one, makeup in the other. And then just take it out. Oh, this is Vitabath Cleansing and Foaming Shower Oil. Yeah, I had a shower oil I used from L'Occitane, and I loved it. I finished it. It's gone now. But I like them because it really moisturizes your skin, especially wintertime. I should show it to you, show you what it looks like. That's what that looks like. Then an Amica Volume Texture Spray. Then a My Day Screen daily protection. It looks like a SPF. And then also two for blue light. And that's what that looks like. I've never tried that before. This is Blow Dry Styling Lotion by Smooth Unexpected Luxury. Then Skin Chemist's Green Caviar Day Moisturizer. I've never used that brand before. Then Reviva Sun Protective Moisturizer. So that's that. Yeah, I'm kind of low on sunscreen, so that's good. It worked out good. Now I don't have to buy any. And a TO112 Ultimate Hair Cream. And I guess it's a hydrator. Yeah, it's like a leave-in conditioner. Then we have Better Natured a Shine Spray. I guess this is for hair. Yeah, for hair. That'll be nice. Especially in the winter when I need extra shine. Clarity Get Balance Serum. I don't think I had this brand before. So that's something new. Another Amica Texture Spray. And a Jose Moran Argan Oil, which I like. And this you can use on your body too. So I was thinking of trying it as a body oil. So I haven't tried that yet, but I'm thinking of trying it as a body oil as it gets colder. And this is a smoothing balm. And it's for hair. Oh yeah, it's for frizz, hair frizz. And this is by N4 High Performance Hair Care. I've had that brand before. And Caviar CC Cream Leave-In Hair Protector. And BB Hairdresser Invisible Oil Primer, Heat Protective Primer. I just wish the lighting here was better. And Jose Moran Whipped Oil Face Butter. I have one of these already, but I haven't tried it yet. So that's good that I have another one. Because I like the other stuff that they have. And Oneka Shampoo. This I tried and I liked it. Yeah, I just actually finished it. I had a shampoo and conditioner she gave me. And I believe I finished it already. A Kerastase Nectar Thermique. And it's Polishing Nourish Blow Dry Care for dry hair. Okay, so it's like a leave-in conditioner. Heat protectant kind of thing. And another leave-in hair protector by Caviar. And I'm glad I get a lot of bags. And then next we have, oh, the Ziplocs are still hard to open. Oh, a shower cap. She must have got this when she went on vacation, shower cap, which is good because I use them for when I dye my hair, so I can walk around the house without it getting all over the place. And then it looks like some travel Q-tips and like beauty swabs and a hair, like a travel kit. But like Q-tips and like nail file, so that'll be good. Can always use those. I like this little envelope, how it feels. Then Sturm Hyaluronic Serum. A Superhero It Mascara. See if I can open it. There you go. That's what that looks like. Then Amica Overnight Hydration Treatment. Well, at least I'm going to have some nice hair. And then Umuro Art of Hair. Looks like a treatment mask. Sometimes I use those masks as a regular conditioner. And then Kiehl's Midnight Omega Rich Cloud Cream. So it's a replenishing night cream. And a Cucumber Witch Hazel towelette. So I guess it's like a face wipe, like a face wipe sample. Briogeo Farewell Frizz. I've used that before. I like it. Versace Bright Crystal Perfume. And I think I tried this already. I'm not sure. I think it smelled nice because it's still my thing. A Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Serum. I never tried that before. And this is the last of it. Can you believe it? Oh, I like this. I have the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. That's a really expensive brand. I always like to get them in like BoxyCharm. And then a Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. So that's what I've tried those, and those are good too. Let's see. Hi, Estelle. Let's read. I'm reading all my comments now. Yeah, the Amica is right. So let me get this stuff back in the box. I don't know how she packs this because when I get it, it's all in the box, nice and neat. And then I put it all back in the box, and the box is like this high. So I guess after I should leave I'm gonna leave the coffee out. I wish my hands would work. It's so hard to grab stuff. This I'll leave out. So maybe without the coffee, I can get it all to fit. We shall see. But sometimes I mix these hair things and put them in like, I buy those, those, plastic ketchup bottles that you squeeze and they have like a pointy tip. Kind of looks like a hair, old-fashioned like hair dye bottle. I'll put like, if they're like samples like this, where it's just a foil pack, I'll just squeeze a whole bunch in there, all different brands. And I did that, and it's the greatest conditioner ever. So the only problem is I didn't write down what I put in there, which I should have done, because it works so nice on my hair. It makes it so soft and everything. So I think that's everything. I keep the pen and the paper and the coffee out. Put it here so I can journal. It's a garbage bag I'm keeping here for garbage, just in case. And I think that's everything. And my cat Lily didn't make an appearance. Usually she does. She stays back here because the other cats fight with her. And she's the old cat. She's our first original cat. The one that we got when she was one of the we had like a feral colony around the house, so she was a kitten. So we got her to come on the porch, and then she came in the house. But then the other cats got born, so the one cat fights her all the time. So she's back here, but she stays in the back of the house. She's afraid to go in the front. She just stays back here, so she might make an appearance. I have this blanket here I keep for to sleep on the bed. It's nice and cozy. This here, so she comes and sleeps on it. I set it up, and I got food for her, water, a litter box, and she's got her own place just for her. My Lily, I call her Lily Bean. I don't know how I gave her that. I don't know. Because they're lilies, I don't know. So like jelly beans. That's probably why. I don't know. I'm weird. So since she's not here, I'll put this on a nighty-night bed. Ugh. So, let's see if I got any questions. It sure was. It was, yeah. She sent the big box, because usually she'll send a medium rate. But this is a large flat rate, so she did a lot of cleaning. Yeah, she loves it here, and she comes here, and she's the best cat. I wish she would be in the front, because she's not a pain in the ass like the other ones. She wants, when she first comes in, she'll come say hello, and she wants to be petted, and she'll purr, and she'll go like this and stuff, and then she'll just sit here right next to me while I do my crafting. So she's like the perfect cat. And she's such a good girl. She's a black cat. I don't know how old she is. I forgot. She's got to be at least. I'm trying to think when she was born. Maybe around 7. She could be older because I have a bad memory when it comes to that. So anyway, so let me show you what I do here to start when I make those boxes. This is like my little checklist here. This I end up taking off, but it just says like what I have to put in here, and like because I'm kind of organized like that, so I know what the hell. And also too, because I have such a bad memory, I forget. So like this box here. So these 2 boxes here, you can't see them probably, but they're just like these These are already, they're just empty boxes I made up. Because the other day I felt like making boxes, because that's a pain in the butt. So I made some boxes up, and then I write on here what needs to go in here, like the gift, the makeup bags with the samples, face mask, crochet hair ties, the fabric hair ties, and the note cards. So in here I already put in the makeup sample bags, because I had some Ipsy bags and some of those like gauze tie bags, so I use that. So I think I want to make some for here. And then also too, I write like a little note on the box so they know, and it's just not left. So I put down donations for patients and caregivers, and then I put down what's in there, and then I put all made and put together by me with love and prayers, a survivor. And then I decorate it with stickers, and that's about it. And then I got my makeup and skin, I think mostly makeup samples are in here. I got a little, actually my new sheets came in here. You know how they're wrapped in that little bag? So I used it, and I put all this, all the stuff in there. So so now we're gonna work on making the sample bags. And this is what my prototype is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because when I was there at the cancer center, you kind of feel nervous, and you don't know if you're going to die or you're going to live, and it's scary. So I just thought I'd do it. It's just, I don't know. And plus, I like to craft, so it's kind of takes care of everything. Gives me something to do, cheers me up. Oh. So I don't know. I might go in and out of frame because I'm keeping the phone here, but I got stuff here and there. And then I work down here. So I had scissors. What did I do with them? There they are. All right, so when I start out, so like even you guys, if you like, if you have somewhere, I don't know, maybe like a domestic violence shelter or a cancer center or something like that, and you want to do something, you can do that too. It'd be great to start like a movement to help women. And I try to use stuff that's not expensive. Like I don't do it too fancy where it costs a lot of money. Like my fabrics I get at the fabric shop where it's like a craft store. They sell handmade crafts, but a lot of crafters and sewers and quilters. Like if they have leftover fabric from a quilt they don't want to use, or maybe their grandmother passed away and they have all her fabric or yarn and ribbon and things, they just donate it there and then they sell it to raise money for the craft store because it's like a historical place, and it's also like a non well, it's profit for the crafters, but it's like a, oh, what do you call those things? I don't know, like some kind of thing. Yeah, a place like that too at the VA. Yeah. I mean, some churches do it around here, because I'll see like other stuff like churches will bring little things in, like do a collection. But I just try to do it regularly because I don't know. Plus, I'm bored, I guess. What am I going to do all day? Can't do nothing. I don't have a car to go anywhere. So I don't have chickens anymore. So who wants to just clean all day? It's not for me. So I got to find something else to do. Keep me busy. So like, let me show. I'm going out of frame here for a minute because I got to get my fabric down. So I use a box as like a cutting board because I'm kind of cheap like that. But I made, and this is like the template I use. It's about, I really don't know what size it is, but everything, it's not really exact, my measurements, because it's a gift bag. It doesn't have to fit anybody, So as long as I get the general size, if the fabric's too short, that's fine. It'll be a smaller bag, that's all. So this is like a fabric I got there, and they sell their fabrics over there for like $1 a yard. So that's really reasonable for fabric. And this is like a flannel, like Christmassy material. So this is the one I'm doing today. And I've got my sewing up here. This is all my sewing stuff and fabric in this bag. And I got this fabric too. And also too, some of the fabric I get, if it's too rough, like this feels kind of stiff, so it doesn't feel like it'd be comfortable for a mask. And it doesn't feel like it'd be like crinkly enough for like a scrunchie. So I'm going to save this for the gift bags. So these strips I already cut out earlier yesterday. So I cut them about that size. I just go, because I make a bunch at a time. So I kind of cut a bunch. Or like one, like whatever fabric I have, the one piece, I'll just cut it. And this stuff I got from Dollar Tree. It was in the floral section. It's like plasticky netting things. But I think once I use this up, I'm going to use ribbon instead. It might be better because this looks like it falls apart on the end. So that's why when I made these, I tied them up here. I put like a little pin here to hold it together so it don't fall apart. I'm going to try ironing like on the ones that I didn't use. I'm going to try to iron the end, see if that'll make it like, burn together and stay still. But if not, I guess once they run out of, if it winds down, they could just get a piece of ribbon to put in. And plus they got the paper, the safety pin ready to run it through. So So I put my fabric, oh, I should move my makeup because I don't need it just yet. So I just lay my fabric down. And it's not an exact science. And just try to just at least straighten the wrinkles out, you know, because this fabric kind of gets stuck in these little bumps. Then I get my scissors. And then I just take this template here and I lay it down on the fabric. I don't know if you could see a little bit. So I lay it down and I cut just to, I don't really draw on it or anything and make a line. I just kind of cut where the template reaches, and then I could just go down the line. I could cut straight pretty much. And then as I'm going, I'm moving the template along. I'm sure there might be an easier way, but I got to work back here, so, because them damn cats. And then I just pull the fabric down and go back up and start the next section and just, you know, cut my way down. And if it's a little short or a little long or a little crooked, it evens out when you get to sewing it. Because then you can see what the extra piece of fabric is. And then cut. The only thing, these scissors are bad scissors. They don't cut anymore, so I have to buy a new pair when I get paid next week. I'm going to buy a good pair, Fiskars, because that's a good brand. These were only $1, so I guess you get what you pay for. So I have one strip here I just made, just cut down. And I guess I'll cut another strip, so at least it's all cut already and ready to go. And this, I don't think I might have to cut just the end here. That's the white part. Yeah, I don't really have to cut this because it's only an inch, like a ½ inch longer. So I think we can leave this piece as is. Yeah, see, it's pretty much the same size. Close enough. So no sense cutting it and wasting time. So this is already done. So after we cut them lengthwise, let's see if I got any comments. Hi, Donna. Yes, I am. Oh, I hate cleaning. But I guess I would, maybe. I don't know if I didn't get so tired all the time. Because with my back, I can't stand very long. So then now I take it this way, and then I kind of go in the general, you know, nothing fancy. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then I just cut this way. If these scissors will cut, but they don't want to cut. I had to use my, those zigzag scissors because I got so mad because these things wouldn't work. But see, they cut fine going across, but one, I guess it must be whatever they call that, the way the fabric is. But I don't know why, I was able to cut them the other way. I thought I did cut little pieces of this already, but I guess not. Yeah, this way is very hard to cut. There we go. I gotta hold it real tight and push it. Ah. So we got one piece, and then we'll cut some more so we have some to work on. Yeah, now they're working. I guess it just needed a start. This flannel's hard to cut. Hope it's easier. Oh, it can't be that hard to sew because my machine is pretty sturdy. And you don't have to be, oh, there it goes. Now they're working okay. I guess I'm getting the hang of holding the scissors the right way. Maybe that's what it is. And it looks like I can make 2 more bags. I'm going to just, because this piece is kind of not big enough to make another one. It'll make a real tiny one, so maybe I'll just cut it right in half. Or cut it this way. I don't know what'll be better. Yeah, cut it this way. And this I'll just split right down the middle. Because it's not a big enough piece to make 2 more. So these will be thinner bags. Yeah, so these will be like that size. And at least they could reuse them. I'm going to cut up the rest of the fabrics. Because I kind of do everything like in assembly line sewing. There used to be a woman on TV I used to watch on PBS. She was like, assembly line sewing. And that's how I learned it. Instead of cutting all the pieces one by one and sewing one by one, it'd take you forever. The way she does it, she does all her cutting first. Then she does all her sewing like in one direction, like for quilting. She would just sew the little blocks right in a row that needed to go how they went. And then she'd do the other one, and then she'd do the next side. Then she'd go across. So I guess if you're making a big project, but I do it until like say if my hand starts to hurt from cutting, then I'll stop cutting and start sewing. Because that's the problem I have with that. Is my hands, then they don't work and I got to use 2 hands to cut like I just did now. And this is even like a fun project too, if you want to do it like in a church group maybe, or you have a group of friends maybe for the holidays. You know, you want to do something for a local hospital or a women's shelter or something like that. Invite a group of friends over, have some coffee or eggnog, make a nice night of it, and everybody gets, you know, get in on doing different parts of the project. And these are like the, you know, the end pieces, the 2 small ones. I hope you guys can see okay what I'm working on. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll be the next one of those sleepy time story people. Just watch live and you'll pass out. And so, you know, you could do something like that too, or even like a school group or something, or even for the food pantry, make little bags or something for their, you know, their Christmas things or something. Oh. After this strip, I have more strips to cut, but I'm going to have to go back to it because my back is starting to go scream and saying, sit down, because hunched over is the worst for me. Oh, I hate being hunched over. It hurts so bad. I gotta lean on my bed. And I went for that went to the spine doctor. I guess I'll fill you in on that. I went to the spine doctor and they read the results of that nerve test I took. And C3, C4, and C6 and 7 is what's giving me the problems with my hands. And when he looked at them, he says, yeah, your hands are atrophied. You have muscle atrophy in your hands. You don't have your, this is, I don't remember the rest of the word, but this is the mini one and this is the maxi one. And they're both not, atrophied. So I guess in a way, this is kind of like hand therapy. I'm trying to keep my hands busy so it doesn't get even worse. But, so now they gotta see about the insurance, what the insurance says about getting an MRI. So that's the next step. So I'm guessing it probably might be November or December. I haven't gotten a call from them yet. So maybe they'll call soon. And then I could take it from there and see. But he said because my cervical spine is worse. Well, it's not worse. It's just that it's because my hands, I can't use them. And that seems more of a priority than my lumbar spine because I just get weak, like when I walk, I just have to sit or use one of those like mobile chairs when I go to the, to Walmart or something. But the hands, he said, are a priority, so they're going to work on that and try to get them fixed. So I don't know if I need surgery or not. Probably, because I'm guessing something's blocking the nerves that oh, my back. Ugh. Oh, I had to crack that back. I gotta sit down for a minute. And it's not even like I run out of breath. I don't run out of breath doing it. It's just my back. I can't move it. I think I have some other fabric. Oh, no, I didn't cut it yet, I don't think. Yeah, this I have to cut yet. I'll do that next time. All right, so I got a nice stack. No, these are the ones I have to do. I got 2 more left to go. Should I suck it up and just do it? Yeah, might as well. Just do it. That way I don't have to worry about bending over again and it won't hurt again. I'll get it over with. Deal with the pain, get it over with. Oh man, it hurts. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like a pulling, it's like all my muscles are pulling. Because I guess whatever's supposed to give you the right support is not doing that. So you're using muscles, and then because these don't work, you got to use other muscles to rectify it. But I got my hip injections the other day too. The same day I went to the spine doctor, so that was good. 2 in 1. All in the same buildings, that was good. So now my hips don't bother me. They're pretty good now. But it's just my back now. Now that my hips and knees aren't hurting because I got the shots, now my back is screaming. It's like, hey, remember me? So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I want to get chickens again so bad, but I don't know with this back if I can't get it fixed. I'm going to have to get it fixed before I get chickens again because that takes a lot of bending and, the thing is, I'm not getting out of breath doing it, so at least I'm still, but it's not like I'm doing a lot because my back wears out before my lungs do. So I guess that's a good thing. Maybe. So I just want to get it fixed so I can start doing stuff again because I'd love to have chickens. I had a dream the other night that I had chickens. I had a whole bunch of little ones, and I just love them. And then I figure I've even eaten some that I've had, but it was too heartbreaking to do it. So now if I get any and I want to get any for, to eat because the taste is just wonderful. It's not, when you get chicken at the store, it has that funny smell no matter how fresh it is. When you have your own chicken that you process and do yourself, you raise it, and then you eat it. I mean, you don't get much, you don't get a lot of meat unless you get those I forgot what they're called, the the White Cross or something like that, the crossbreed ones. Unless you get those with the fat, like Perdue breast. If you don't get those, then it's kind of like a chintzy little piece of meat. You don't barely get much. Oh, the Cornish cross, that's what they're called. And they're meat birds because they're raised, they're bred specifically for meat. So, but I didn't have those. Well, I did have them, but I sold them when I raised them. But so I used to do that. I'd raise chickens and then sell them to people, and I really had fun doing it. You meet a lot of nice people. It was really nice. I loved it. You go to shows and stuff, and not shows to show off your chicken, because mine weren't showbirds, but like they would have like farmers markets and stuff. You'd go there and people would buy your chickens, and they never wanted to pay the right price for them. They all tried to beat you down and bargain, and you're like, hey, I raised this thing from a baby. I've got to get something for it. All that food I spent on them. It was really fun. I loved it. So hopefully that's what I'm waiting for. Get this back fixed so I can get my chickies again. And then I would sell the eggs outside, down the road. I'd go out there at my little table on the main road and sell my eggs. $2 a dozen they were for fresh eggs. And they're real nice. Fresh eggs are a lot better because if you like an egg taste, because farm fresh eggs have an eggier taste, where it seems like a store-bought egg is more watered down. So it's a stronger flavor. So if you love eggs, you'll love farm fresh eggs. All right, so we're done with this part of the project. So we made a nice stack here while we're chit-chatting. So this is a size stack I have. And let me find where I put my safety pins. And then we'll put this away. Oh, I almost tipped over and knocked you over too at the same time. See, that's a bad thing with the back because I missed, I don't have right balance either. My balance is cockeyed. Yeah, I want to use, this will be nice too to make bags. I think I'll use this fabric too for bags. Because I pretty much have enough fabric already for the scrunchies. I have a lot of them made already, so, I'm back. Oh, I just got stretched my back. Oh, it feels so good. Whew. And so, farm fresh eggs are the best. Yeah, right. Oh, you do? You have... I know, that's how it was for me, because I did it, but it was the worst thing ever, and I says, I can't do this again. Because they look at you with their little eyes, and they're just staring at you. Why do you have me here? And it was horrifying. I know. Ugh. Yeah, like my spine curves to the left or somewhere. So, gets. So let's see now. So now that I have these like this, now we can just chit chat while I pin them. That way I know the right ones go where they gotta go. Just in case, because sometimes I start a project and it just gets late or I get tired and I just can't finish it. Then I lose track of where I'm at. And I lost my vape. Now that's an emergency in itself. What do I do with it? There it is. And so see, as you can see, they're not the best in straightness, but close enough. And this piece I'll probably end up cutting off later. But right now I'm just flipping them right sides together. And then I'll pin them. That's a laugh, trying to use these safety pins with my hand. Oh, what a laugh. And how many times I poke myself because I can't open these things. So, back to, yeah, so I would sell the eggs, and then like the meat I try, but I said if I do get anything and I want to process them, because sometimes they get too old, and really they're born, they're kind of made for eating. So if they, once they get too old, you're probably better to have them processed. That way you kind of give like maybe a meaning to them, I guess, something like that. So, that's what I've heard. I've seen people do that. Like they have if they are, like, say the bird is old and they've had it for 5 or 6 years and the bird's getting too old and it can't get around too much good anymore, they'll have it, but that'll be more like a celebration dinner, I guess, in a way you would call it. Like they would, or what do they call it? Like, oh, like a memory of their life. Like they would say, like, and say a prayer while they're, while they're doing it. Like, thank you for being our friend for our family, member of our family, and we had fun. And now you're doing your final act of kindness, I guess. Yeah, celebration of life. Yeah. Yeah, see, I forget stuff. My brain is like a mess. And that's the exact word I wanted to think, but I couldn't think of what the hell the word was. I'm like, memory of life? I don't know. I forgot. And like they do something like that, and then they'll have the whole family around, and it'll be something like that. That way they don't waste the chicken and just throw it out, or, bury it or cremate it, or however they dispose of their livestock when they're gone. But I mean, that's a good idea, I would think. You kind of give meaning to it, and it's like a completeness, like a full circle. They enjoyed a wonderful life on your farm. They lived great. They ate great. They were able to run around free. And, now that they're getting too old and maybe they can't get around anymore as well as they did, or they're getting picked on by others, because hens love to do that. They love to pick on each other. They get kind of mean, actually. And, at least they might get, bullied by a younger one. So at least, yeah, but I mean, it's a personal choice. It's up to you. But for me, that's, I think, what I would do. But I never had the luxury of actually letting one get old enough to die, because we had, people's dogs come in and get all our chickens. I bought baby chickens. I put them on the porch so I can, and it's an enclosed porch. A freaking raccoon got in, ate them all, every stinking piece of it. There was a dozen in there. So that was a waste. And they were all so cute, and they were all ready to go. I raised them all inside, and then I was ready to get them in their nice, out in the coop and to be big grown up chickens. And then that stupid raccoon came. Oh, I was in misery. And my husband had to tell me too, because when I woke up, he told me, he goes, "Oh, I got bad news." And I was like, "Oh, that's so horrible. Damn freaking raccoons." And even raccoons are cute. How mad can you get at them? Oh, and then they had the hawks and, neighbors' dogs, and um, you know, hawks. So, oh, and foxes. I had a fox problem. And then we got coyote problem. All kind of animal problems. Yeah, right. Me too, probably. So, I never had the luxury, but I mean, I'd like to do that. That would, for me, that would feel good. It would be kind of like kind of like blessing the family for a final time, a final blessing. And plus, it's a creature created by God for nourishment. So, it's a personal choice. I'm not gonna say you have to do it, but really, out there, I'm surprised you have a coyote problem out there. I would think, I could see out here, but I didn't think you had one out there. I thought it'd be too populated. So, but I really want to get my back so I can get those little chickies again because they are so freaking adorable. If you want to see, you have to scroll down. Your best bet would be I don't know where it's on. I'm not sure if it's on my Facebook page. I don't know if no, it's probably on my YouTube channel. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, if you scroll down like 4 or 5 years, just go all the way to the bottom as far as you can go. And I believe I have some video of my chickens. Or if you go to my Facebook page, I made a page like 7 years ago or something. I made a Facebook page, something about chickens. I forgot the title of it. I never even go on it, so I have no idea. You can just join that page, and I have like videos of my chickens on there, like them laying an egg, which is a pain in the butt because they look like they're ready to lay an egg, and you're there with the camera, and nothing happens. You're there for like a half hour before the damn egg comes out. But I have a lot of chicken videos on there. I forgot. Maybe it's something about chicks, the chicken life or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Go to my Facebook page. I'm sure you can find it there. It's like a page I actually made. I haven't been on there in so long, so I know it still exists. I didn't remove it. And if you're my Facebook friend, you should be able to get on there, no problem, because I don't have any kind of like I even have strangers join that, I think. I don't have any kind of like settings to block people or stuff like that. So you can go there and look and see how I used to do the chickens in the good old days. 5 years ago. Not even. I think 2016 I had to stop. Or 2017. That's when my back started bothering me. I think it was 2015, something like that. Because I started noticing, like when I'd be out with customers coming, people coming up to come look at my chickens, because I would sell, I'd buy them, and then I'd raise. Because a lot of people don't like chickens shipped, and also too when they ship you chickens, they send you 25. Some people don't want 25 chickens. They only want 3 or 4. So you can't do that, or you're spending, like, it's cheaper to buy 25 chickens than to buy 3. So, and sometimes they won't even ship them that small. So people would come to my house, and then they'd buy the chicks. They'd be like, a month, maybe 2 months old. I'd start selling when they're like 6 to 8 weeks old. And they're I'd wait till they're fully feathered out. That's when they get their feathers, where you can keep them outside. Some people can't keep chickens inside. Maybe for respiratory reasons or other reasons, because they're very dusty. So, they would, like, come and buy 2 or 3 chickens or just one. And then, like, I'd sell them for like $10. So, I never made any money on it. Because by the time you buy the bag of food and everything, it's kind of like you lose money. So, I started noticing when people would come around, I'd be standing there talking, and we'd be, because once you start talking, they're chicken people just like you. So, you're yapping away, and then my legs started getting numb and I couldn't stand. It was hard to stand. And then after it got numb, it was hard to walk. I kept tripping and falling all the time. So I just ended up having to sell the whole lot of them because it was just too much, from that. And then I found out, I thought it was like my legs, but it wasn't. It was my back that was causing the problem, my lumbar spine. But the doctor said yesterday that it could even be my cervical spine that's doing all this mess too with my legs, because it's all, from way up there, all connected. So and so I had to stop, but I want to have them again so bad. And so anyway, like if I wanted to eat some of my chickens, just to, because some chickens are like really mean. They're real bitches and they pick on everybody, and they they make they have they have a bad temperament, I guess. So it's not healthy it's not good for the flock getting other, because they'll pick each other till they're bleeding, and you can't have that. So it'd be like, the mean ones. But even the mean ones, it was because that's the ones I did were the mean ones, and they were hard. It was still hard, even though they're mean, because they have just these beautiful little round, dark, brown eyes, black eyes, or green eyes, depending on the breed, what color they had. But that's what So my friend, on my Facebook friend, I met her through the chickens, and we became really good friends. And she's like the real farmer, she does canning and, the whole, even though it's kind of like, it's not really, I guess it's a farm area, sort of, but not really. We have a lot of cow farms around here. A lot of people grow Angus cows, and I don't really see too much like, agriculture farming, like corn and things like that. I don't see that. You see mostly cow farms and horse farms are out here. So I guess because of the land, it's all mountainous. So you really, you know, that's about the only thing. Oh, sheep farms. I see a lot. Goat farms. When you have a lot of hills, you really can't plant. It's not flat like out in the Midwest, even though we're considered Midwest, but we're Appalachia, really. And you can't have that kind of farming around here, really. Maybe some parts you can, but I don't know. I think the whole state is a mountain. I don't know. I never saw the whole state. Where like in New Jersey, it's kind of like you got well, my husband says they're hills, they're not mountains. I say they're mountains, but it's like half and half. You have a lot of different type of area. You've got the coastal area, you've got flatlands, and you've got mountainous area. So you can pretty much do all different kinds of things. But so my friend, and yeah, so she does canning, and she makes her own like herbs. She has like herb garden, vegetable garden, all that stuff. And so she says she'd have no problem doing my chickens for me. So, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get, like, when I start again, I'll get like maybe I'll get some meat birds to have some meat chickens, and then the rest I'll have for eggs. But I like roosters too. They're pretty cool. So they're funny the way they are, and they crow, and I love hearing crowing. I miss crowing in the morning. But they crow all day. So they don't just crow in the morning. They'll crow at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But I got so used to it, doesn't bother me anymore. Probably will now again, since I haven't had them in a while. But I figure maybe the rooster, I'll just get like a variety pack of like a mixed unsexed lot. That way, if I have roosters, we'll eat those, and I'll keep the hens for eggs. And too, that's good too. Like you can get fresh meat for the animals. Like the cats would love a fresh chicken and be good for them, nice and healthy. And give them like cook up the liver and the heart and all that stuff. Cook that up for the dog. He would love that because I would eat that. But I really want to work on that. So I really got to get this back fixed. So they said they would do back surgery, but I had to get my A1C. But from what this doctor was saying, I don't even know if they're going to worry about that A1C anymore. I mean, it's not drastically high. It's not like 13 or it's 8.6, I think, which is still high, but it's not like 13, like really bad. It's like a little bit more than normal. I forgot what normal is. I think normal is 7. But they said they wouldn't do surgery if it was over 8. But I think I'd have it anyway because it's such a, like it's getting rid of my joy of life. It's putting me into a depression. And, with that and having to deal with that. So it's like all these issues. But so let's check some comments. I haven't checked them in a minute or two. Yes, exactly. Yeah, look at my face. Oh, wow. That is crazy about those coyotes. That is insane. I never see, and I'm out here in like the country. Maybe they're all hanging out in other parts of the world. Wow, that'd be so scary to see one in someone's yard. Yeah, please go check out my Facebook page if you're for friends. If not, then just request a friend request. And then when my husband goes, because I don't go on Facebook really at all, my husband does, and he always says, "Oh, you got a friend request." So I'll say, "Well, what's the name?" And then if I know the person, so I know as long as your names are the same as on here, I'm sure they are. Wow. That is insane. Following a combine, that is crazy. I would think that they would be scared of that loud noise because I'm sure that's not quiet. Yeah, right. Yep, those mean ones are dinner. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are very expensive because the only people around here that have those cows are rich people. Hi, Tanya. I'm getting better. All right, see you, Donna. Come back. I'll be here for a while, I'm sure. I haven't been on in a while. Yeah, right? Mean cows. Oh, burgers sound delicious, especially if they're on the grill. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe we should all go to Donna's house and eat. We'll say, yeah, we're all your friends on YouTube. But I'm getting over a cold, I guess, too. I don't know. The other day I had a sore throat, but it doesn't feel like a cold. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yep, where there's people, there's food. I know we have some once in a while a problem with black bears. Not around here. I've never seen one around here. But in other parts, and this is weird because I live more in a country area than what the town of Bridgeport is, and this is like well, parts of Bridgeport is like a regular suburban town. And they got bears in the suburban part of the town, but not out here. I'm glad though, but I'm sure they'll come if I got chicken. Everybody, it's like, hey, Linda's got chickens. But that would be, so that's my plan. Get chickens again, or find a way to do it where it won't be hard for me. My nephew's friend said he would help me with the chickens. He lives down at the bottom of the property here. So he's real close, so maybe I'm hoping he'll help. So if he does, then I should be able to do it. I can have him do, the part, like the cleaning of the coop, because you got to clean that. I should be able to do the easier part of the putting it back together. Like after you clean it out, you got to take out all the old straw and poo and all that and wash it all down. But then once you do that, you put the fresh straw back. And I've heard people use lime before they lay it down, but I don't know. I heard that hurts chickens, so I don't know. I'm not sure of that, but I know people use it. It helps with because they get fleas and stuff like that, and spiders in there, and so, and it's supposed to keep the smell down from the chicken coop, from their poo and stuff. So I don't know. I have to read up more on it, but something like that I could do. Like if he could shovel it, because when you put it in, it's nice and light. Like putting the straw in, that's easy. You just cut the rope and just spread it out with a rake or a fork, and it's fine. And it's pretty easy because it's light. But when you got to clean it out, it's a little bit heavier because it's got their urine on it and their poo on it. So, and any other critter they bring, they love mouse, which is funny to see a chicken run around with a dead mouse, because they caught a mouse and they're running around. And the thing with chickens is if one chicken has it, they're like, I got something, you can't have it. And they start to run and all the other chickens follow them. And then sometimes they'll drop it and another chicken will get it. So I call it like chicken football. And in fact, one of my videos that I have on that Facebook page, I think I had like 60 or 70 chickens at the time, and they're playing football. It's funny. You see one run and they're all chasing it. And then another one catches it and they chase that one. It is so fun. And plus they're such a joy. They really are. Like if as long as I know now, like a lot of those big farms that are like from, like different, like say, what's a big, I'm trying to think, like say Purdue or something like that. Or it's Tyson that they always do videos on. Like these people have to have these like enclosed spaces, these big like metal barn, they're like that, like oval shape metal barns, and they got to keep the chickens in there, and they get like 1,000 chickens, and so it's not really fun because it's like a real hard job doing it that way, having that many. All right, I lost my scissors. Does anybody see them? Oh, there they are, right under here. I found them. And those farms, that'd be really hard because they always get those Cornish cross that are the meat birds. And meat birds are bred. I don't know how they did it, by crossing different. It's like this big secret how they made them, like crossing all these different breeds together to get it. So they did that. And the only problem is the weight gain they get, that's why they are used for meat, is because they gain so much weight so fast, but they still kind of have regular chicken bones but the muscle and fat grows so fast that they can't handle it, and like they'll just have one day they'll be sitting there and they'll have a heart attack. These chickens get heart attacks because they're so big. Like before they can, like they're like this big, but they're only this high. Where a chicken this big should be like this high. So they'll get heart attacks, they get broken bones. So that's if you do it like the way you're supposed to, like feed them by recommendations, which is like overfeeding them. But if you feed them and you don't let them gorge, they'll grow a little bit slower and you shouldn't have the problems. Because I never had a problem with anything like broken legs or anything, because I fed them like, like a regular chicken. I'd give them vegetables, which is another thing I miss about the chickens, because they eat everything, like you can't finish a salad, you throw it out there, they'll eat it. They even eat eggs. They love eggs and chicken. Even chickens like chicken. Little cannibals. But they'll eat anything, and they'll pick it right, everything out, right to down to the bone. So those are, those are pretty cool to have. But, you have to just not over, you got to feed them enough for their, to grow, and so they're not starving, but you can't overfeed them like you're supposed to, so they get too big, because then you get the problems. But every time I had them, I sold them, because a lot of people don't like getting them because they cost so much to feed. So I would keep them till they're about 2 months old, and that's really like their prime time to be eaten. So that's what a lot of people would do. They'd let me feed them, and then they'd take them home and eat them. So, but I couldn't do it because they're the cutest and they're so sweet. For being a meat bird, they are the sweetest ones. And then I had like chickens that laid blue eggs, green eggs, and I think I even have an old Facebook picture where I have made green eggs and well, the egg itself, the inside of the egg is normal color, but the outside of the egg is green. So I made green eggs with ham. So it's pretty funny. All right, so now I'm done pinning everything. So these are all pinned the right way, right sides together. So let's see, how do I want to plan this out? Because now I got to think of how I want to do it to make it easy, not too hard. Oh, I'm sweating. I should take my jacket off, but I got my pajamas. And I don't want my boobies hanging out on YouTube, because then I'll get demonetized. Or end up with some boyfriends. All right, so let me think of what's next, how I should do this. Because I was thinking, like how those, see how I made the open end on this end open, and then this end open as well? I think I'm going to do it where this end is closed and just have the one open end. Maybe it'll be tighter to squeeze, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm going to try it. This is going to be, so I'll just do one to see how that works. So now I got my right, I just pinned them together, because I don't think I'm going to get to sew on all these tonight. I'll never do it. I'm going to have to do a part 2 video on how to make these bags, so you can see me do the rest. Lucky you. So, all right. So when I have this, let me take the pin out. Ouch. See, that's what happens when your hands don't work. You always got stabbed with this stuff. All right, so this is going to have to fold over somehow, all right? I'm going to have to fold it over this way. So that way we have our hole there to thread the that shiny stuff through, the rope. But I want to have a clean edge here. I don't want it jaggedy like that. So I think I'll just do like a minimal sew like this. And see how, oh, I don't want to drop it. like that. See how that is? I'll just sew right down here a little bit, maybe just about halfway. That way I'll have enough room to make a hole big enough. So I have to move the camera so I can move my sewing machine towards me because it's right over here. So now we're going to sew, and you're going to hear my sewing. I think I have to move the box to over here so my big butt can fit over there. And my tissues here. And my nose, I don't even think is runny. It's just, I'm just sweating so much. It's so humid back here. It's a nice humid day today. Nice and, it's, nice day. It's like maybe in the late high 60s, I would say. So you still need a jacket. But it's good. It's clearing me out. Lily came to visit. You want to say hi to my friends? Say hi, everybody. My name is Lily B. Can you hear her purr? You purring for my friends? This is my baby. You came to visit. Was there good hunting today, huh? A lot of mice out there. I saved your seat for you. Yeah. What you got? You've been playing in the. It's got. Oh, what's that? Aww. Did you go down to the water? You smell like you've been by the water. You've been going fishing? Hmm. She's such a good girl, and she'll sit here. Yeah. You know what? This is the cat that raised Dolly, because Dolly's mother abandoned her. So that's why Dolly and Shelby don't get along, because Shelby abandoned her. And Dolly and Lily are great friends. So she raised Dolly. Yeah, you go here and lay down, okay? So Dolly doesn't like her biological mother because she was abandoned. So I'm going to move the camera, and then I'm going to move my sewing machine closer. And it'll probably be a little noisy because I'm sewing, but at least I could show you how I'm doing this. And I'm going to use like an off-white thread because I think it'll contrast nice with the green. I mean, I could change it, but yeah, you see, all these boxes are empty boxes that are going to be filled. Well, this is my craft supplies. Up here is all my craft supplies that I work. Like back there is everything to make those, remember those hangers I got? And then here's like stuff to do my little labels. And then this is the bag I keep all the, like the wrap or the plastic bags that I put them in. I was getting fancier bags to put like them in, like actual like cellophane bags, but I can use sandwich bags or those gallon bags that don't have the Ziploc. Oh, you farted. P.U. Oh. Lily, thanks for the hello. And then, this is my sewing bag, and then this bag here. I put the makeup in. It's a big bag, too big for the makeup. I wonder if I have any perfume or something around. I do, but I don't want to waste the good perfume on a cat fart. Maybe I'll just spray my dry shampoo. That smells nice. Ugh. Lily. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah, they were strong. They would just take them and like I went to a chicken farm when I was a kid to visit family in France, and a lady just went and just stuck it in a boiling pot and plucked them feathers like I was doing all that like it was nothing. Yeah. Yeah, right. um I don't know, it could be allergies because ever since the fall started, see everybody said hello, say hi. Oh, I'm surprised you could. Yeah, right, used to Versace. She'll have Versace farts. Crazy little girl. She's a sweetheart. I don't know why she does that. Our other cat, Pearl, too. Every time she comes on the bed, she farts. Like, that's what she came there to do. But the only good thing is better about cat ones than dog ones. Dogs go all over the place. Oh, I'm surprised she could hear her so loud. Yes, she does purr loud. Sounds like a little motorboat, right? But I got to keep a good watch on her now that it's Halloween. We usually don't have a problem like that with people bothering cats, but I don't know. You always hear these horror stories about black cats and Halloween. People go after them and stuff. But she's a good girl. She's my baby. My old lady cat. She even has a couple gray hairs. She's so good. And she'll just sit here right beside me. Right now, she's a little like lovable because she hasn't been in here. I haven't seen her since just now. Well, earlier today, this morning, like around 10 or so. Hi, Yvette. Yes, she is. Yeah, I've been off for a while, dealing with some depression, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So I figure maybe hang out with you guys, do some of my crafting. That way we could chat. But yeah, so Lily hasn't seen me since this morning when I fed her. She must have went outside because it was a beautiful day today, nice and sunny and everything. So she was probably out. Now that it's starting to get dark, she came inside. And so she misses me, so she'll be a little like, she'll come up to me and stuff but in a little, she doesn't do anything really bad, just fart. But she'll come, in a bit she'll calm down and then she'll lay down on her blankie and go to sleep. Maybe. It's been kind of warm, so she might not lay on the blanket. It might make her too hot. But she's a good girl. She loves being outside, though. A lot of hunting out here, little mice. They bring in mice, as long as they don't bring them on the bed. Oh, thank you, Yvette. Oh, thanks. Well, it's just a lot of things going on, and it was just too much for me to handle. And I guess it just got too overwhelming. Like, I got so many bad things were happening, and it was like, kind of like an anxiety and a fear, like, what's next? Like, that's what I was so afraid of. Like, what's next? But it's kind of calmed down now. They increased my meds. Oh, she left again. Oh no, she went to eat. That's where she went. She went to finish her dinner or breakfast because she didn't finish it all. So they changed my meds and they seem to be working. I'm feeling a little. I'm starting to get back to how I used to be. So well, I'm glad I make you laugh. Maybe I should say what they did in that movie. So what, am I a clown? Huh? Is that what you're saying? I'm a clown? Remember that? What was that? Goodfellas. That was a good movie. So, but no, cats fart, but when they fart, it's like confined to one small area. So if you're in the bad part, you're gonna smell it. Cause like my cat will fart over by my husband, and I won't even smell it, and he's right next to me. Where like when a dog farts, you gotta evacuate. But a cat, they like go little fart right there, and it's just right there in that little spot. Because like our cat Pearl, she'll go and she'll go sit, and my husband's right next to me, but I won't smell it. It'll just be him smelling. So, but I always tell them, they always come and then they stick their butt in my face, and I'm like, I know who you are. You don't. I don't have to smell your butt to know you're Lily, or to know you're Shelby or whoever or Dolly. Because that's how they get to know who each other is. They smell their butts. So that's why the cats always stick their ass in your face, just so you know who it is, and don't confuse them with somebody else. But, but yeah, she likes it back here when I come back here. And like, like the other day I woke up with a sore throat, and I thought it was maybe from like acid reflux because I had like a lot of lemonade. That's all I was. Yeah, right. That's nasty. You're at the grocery store and you got to sniff a butt to see who it is. Can you imagine? That'd be nasty. So, and so what was I talking about? Oh, I forgot. Oh well, it'll come to me again. All right, so now I'm gonna take a little drink. Oh yeah, because I drank so much lemonade. I guess because I have problems with my stomach, so I guess the citric acid. I'm guessing, and lemonade's very acidic. It must have messed up because I had such bad reflux, and then I had a sore throat. So I'm thinking that's what it is. And when I get that, it gives me like a congestion. Because I guess because it's from the acid going in your throat, it kind of swells, gives you like a congestion kind of thing. So that's what I think it is, because if it was a cold or flu, it wouldn't just last 2 days. It'd be last longer, I think. But better kill this root beer, huh? But that felt good on my sore throat. The root beer, all the bubbles, especially when it was really cold, and all the bubbles felt like it was scratching my throat and getting all the itchies out. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to try to move the camera without knocking it down, because this thing is very not the best, because the stand's not working right. There you go. I'm going to pull my... Oh, now she's sitting on the washing machine. So now I'm going to clean off this area here. I got my pills I got to call for. Let's see if I can move this without making a mess. Because I don't have a chair in here. I have to get one. So I put the sewing machine on top of my little mini ironing board. There we go. I know what I'm talking about. There we go. Put you there. And I should find the pedal before I turn it on, because then it'll start to sew when I kick it over. So I'm just using up some thread here that I have on here. It's off-white and it looks fine because you can't really notice, even on here on the ones that are finished, you can hardly notice that it's even there. So But my nose is congested, but it's been like that for the past couple months. My nose is always runny, 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 runny. So I think it's some kind of allergies because I was fine in the summer. So I must be allergic to like whatever fall allergies are. Like leaves, maybe. I don't know. I have a garbage bag here somewhere. I brought it in here so I'd have it so I don't have to keep getting up every 5 minutes. Put it right there. I use these Walmart bags for garbage bags. They work great. Or Dollar Tree bags. And then I throw them in a kitchen garbage. When these are full, then I tie them up and put them in a kitchen garbage bag. And it seems to help with like, well, not, like at least it doesn't get torn up. If there's anything like cardboard in there or anything, it kind of helps. Because I buy the cheap, store brand bags. So I just have this set as a regular stitch. Nothing fancy, because I don't know how to do all that. So let's try one. This is the one we're working on. And we're going to sew, it looks like a good side. And then I always pick the nicer side to be the top. That way the bottom, like see the bottom here is cut a little crooked. I'd rather have that as an inside seam on the bottom. That way when I sew it, it'll be straight across. So this side seems to have like a little fold in it from the fabric anyway. So that's what I'm going to stitch right down here a little bit. Just enough so I can have like that much of a clean area. And I'm going to do that on both of these. I just hope I pick the right side. Oh, this fabric's pretty soft. I guess I'm going to sew it about halfway. That should be good. And then do a little back stitch. Throw the string out. So that's what right there. Just from here to here. So let me have that as an example to look at. Find the right side. The crappy side on the bottom. Goes like, it'll be going like this. So make sure I'm sewing this side now. So it's the right one and not the opposite one. I should use an iron and just like fold these, but it's easier just to finger press it. It works just as fine. So I try to get it as even as I can, but since it's like scrunched up anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. That's fine. You can roll your smokes. Hope it's a good smoke. Yes, right? We can work together. Huh. I know, it's so long. It took 3 of those things of hair dye to dye it because I couldn't do it. My hair's down to here. Just by half, well, you figure my boobs hang down quite a ways. They're not perky anymore. So about halfway down my boob. So to there. I'm going to have to cut it. I'm going to, like how, maybe I'll do it next time. When I remember to cut it. Because sometimes I just don't feel like it. I just take my hair like this. And then I go like that. And I cut right across. So I'm going to be cutting a good that much off. So then it'll be short. Not really short. It'll still be, like it's about here. So it'll be a nice length. Still. It just grows so fast. And then that way I can use one thing of hair dye instead of 3. Because when I put the one in, it went through, but like the darker parts, like in the back, like see back here, it didn't dye well at all. So because it wasn't like, like when you dye your hair, it got to be like wet and stuff. It would just be like sticky. So this time I used it so it was more like felt like your hair was like washed, kind of feeling like wet. And it got in and it got all the hard to dye hair. I left it in for like 40 minutes and I really liked how it went everywhere. So it was great. It's just too long. I know, I'm trying to. Really? I don't know. I have such bad luck selling stuff. I can't sell anything. Huh. That's a lot for a bag. But I don't know. Every time I make stuff to sell, it never sells. Like the scrunchies, the crocheted ones, no one's buying them. You got to visit to your shop. And that's all I get is visits. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bad salesman because I don't like to be pushy. Right. Let's see, make sure I get this around the same length. Is my machine quiet or it sounds like it might be quiet? It's not too noisy. Lily probably purrs louder than the machine, right? All right, so see, I got my two sides. I made a nice edge, just a little bit. I sewed about halfway. So now put the wrong sides together. Now, I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to, because if I do this now, right, and I fold it now, it's going to be a pain in the butt getting it sewn here. So I think I'm going to sew the sides first, then flip it. Oop, I have it upside down. Then, like, I'll have it, like, see if I were to sew it down here, I'll end up sewing the thing closed. I don't want to do that. I want to leave it open. So I think I'm going to save this part for after. I don't know. Let me think. Let me think. So if I do it that way, then I gotta, there's a big enough hole, it'll fit in my needle and all that on the machine. The foot, it should fit fine. So I shouldn't have a problem or issue with that. And if I do it that way, I might forget. Yeah, because it's going to be too hard to sew this part closed. Because I only want one opening, not two. So I think I got to sew all the way around. Wait a minute. Let me think. Let me think. So, yeah. Sew all the way around first. Yeah, start. So I'm going to, this is how I'm going to do it. So the nice side that I want exposed for the loop. So I'm going to bend these down to about the size I want the hole to be. So like that size, that should give me, because I got to make them big enough for me because I'm sure anybody, if you make them, you'll have no problem. If you made the small even hole, the hole smaller like that, that would be fine if you want to make them yourself. But for me, it's extremely hard with the way my hands are right now to get into something that small. So I'm going to make the loops. So for me, because it's easier, I'm going to make the loops bigger. So I'm going to leave this part open like so. So you could put the loop, loop the rope through. And I'm going to sew down here, across the bottom, and then straight up all the way up. So that way this end is closed. So this end it'll be like, so you're sewing from from here across and all the way up. So let me do that. Because I don't need to fold it just yet. I'm going to wait till I turn it like this. Yeah. And that way I can go around And that'll be connected. Yeah. All right. Let's see how this works. Let me check some comments first. Oh, it is? Okay, good. Huh. Yeah, it's not my personality type at all. Yeah, I should. Yeah, right. I should do. Well, you know what I do? I have these that I put in all the bags. I make these up at night when I make my little gift tags at night when I'm watching TV. I just, cut them out of paper and that, and then I do this. I do this one to get more viewers. It said, visit me on YouTube. I do that. And I keep them in this nice glossy box I got. I love this box. It's from Glossy Box. And then I'll put in a little one that says handmade by Linda Skidmore too. I'll put that in so they know who it is. That way they don't. And then you know what else I started writing on that note? Remember that note I put in the front of the box? I said it's from a survivor, and I put someone with disabled hands, so that way they know, just in case they see something all screwy and they're like, "What the heck?" Like, a bad stitch or something. Then they'll say, "Oh, okay, her hands don't work, so we'll let her slide." I can't get this back in because I have these all lined up in here. Yeah, see how I have them all lined up? The big ones for YouTube and the little ones for the handmade. These I have to do. Some of these I have to do. I just did these back here. So I had a few ready. I did them earlier today. That way I'd have them ready when I show you when I'm done with the box. So it's something to do. Keeps you busy at night. You don't have to pay attention. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, right. I know they have no. Yeah, because especially if their insurance isn't good or whatever, and what they got to pay. But what fell? Oh, just my clipboard. I made it too bouncy bounce. I made it bounce too much. And it bounced down, but I can't reach it now because the sewing machine's in the way. All right, so let me sew this now, and then I'll show you how that came out. My husband rolls his own cigarettes. When he used to smoke, now he vapes because the tobacco shop closed, and that's where I got the tubes and everything. So he would get the tubes. How they come. Well, because you do that. So the box of tubes, I think he got the ones hot car or something like that. The one with it's a red box with a car on it. They're the real cheap ones. So I'd get him a box of tubes, and he'd sit there and go like this with the tobacco and put it in and stamp it down, put a little tobacco, stamp it down. He did it pretty quick, and they came out like a real cigarette. That's how good he is at it. That was incredible. And like people, like his, like if my nephew came over and needed a cigarette, or the kid over there, or his friend came over, and they're like, "I can't believe how you roll these. They're like a real cigarette." Because how he did it. And yeah, because he would just like roll the tobacco like that in like a little ball and go like that. And then he'd take a little pen cap and tap it down, and it came out really good. Here comes Lily. She came for a visit. Can you see her? She wants to watch me sew, right? You gonna watch Mama sew? Or are you looking for a place to go? Want to go hide? And she doesn't even explore in here, which is great. All the other cats are nosy. They knock my stuff over. Not her. She just stays right here on the bed in this part where it's empty, and she stays by me or on the washing machine. She's a good girl. She don't start any trouble. She's my best girl. She don't start fights. She loves all, like, the kid over there on the bottom. My nephew's friend, his cat had kittens and he couldn't take care of them. So he left them on our porch. So she even liked those kittens. All right, so now I'm going to sew this. And, I'm going to do like, nothing's really exact. I just, as I'm sewing, I kind of fix things. Make sure it's in the right, everything's in the right spot where it's got to be. So make sure, the top part's even. As long as the top part is even, that's good. Because that's the part that really is going to be shown. Everything else will be inside out. I'm just going to get this to open up. And we're going to start. Yeah, it would help if I lift the foot up to get the thing in. And I'm going to try to match the stitching with the stitching of the loop that I just made. And then I'm going to the bottom where the stitches ended. I'm going to back stitch a little bit and then go straight down. This feels so nice to work with flannel. I never worked with flannel before. Get this thread cut. I forgot all about that automatic cutter on the side. I just started using it recently. So I just check the stitching all the way around, make sure I stitched everywhere I had to stitch. So I left this part open because this is going to be the opening end where the loop goes, and then I sewed all the way around. Now I'm going to trim, like remember I told you I had that fabric that was a little crooked. I'm going to trim it a little bit, cut the corners on an angle to get rid of that bulkiness on the side, so when I turn it out I can get the best corner I can get, which won't be the greatest, but I leave like about a 1/4 inch on the corner because I don't like to have it so it'll poke through. And this side just needed a little trim. And trim the excess fabric, leave a 1/4 inch seam. That way it's not so bulky. I guess I could put like a lining, but I don't know. That might be too much trouble. I guess if I got fancier, maybe after I make them a while, or I feel like getting fancier at it. Trim over here a little bit on this side. Yeah, throw out my fabric scraps. So there, it's like that. Trimmed it. So now comes the other part. Let me see if I got comments to answer. Hey! Oh, you are? Oh, hi, everybody. I wasn't sure if you could watch me. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, she farted again, that cat. Hot rod. Yeah, that's the things. I don't know. I think my videos are too long for TikTok. I hope it works for that much. Yeah, that's why I put it. Hi, Kev. We love you too. Hi, Chris. Hi, Kevin. I love you. Hi, Becca Boo. True. Yeah, then they wouldn't believe that I made it if it's too perfect, right? Yeah, I should have messaged you and told you I was going live so you guys could watch me. Watch Grandma TV. So now that we got the side sewn, I have the little opening here. Now I fold it like this so we can make the little loopy section for the bag where the ribbons, the rope's going to go around and through. So I just want to play with it a little bit to get the right angle I need. And make sure I have enough to go through. Because wait till you see how I have to thread this thing. Oh, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, that should be good. So now I got to make sure it's even all the way around. Or the best even I can get. And hopefully, does that look even? I think so. And maybe a little bit here. Let me try that. And this, I think I'm going to pin or safety pin. That way I can make sure it stays. So let me grab my safety pins over here. That way I can pin a few, being that it's got to be kind of about as exact as I can get it. I should have opened these first because it's going to be hard. And I'm not doing a lot of pinning, just a little bit, just enough to hold it together so I can keep the basic like how much I want to sew so it doesn't get too crooked. Sometimes the fabric does move. You know what? I'm going to put this up here. And I got to open some of these first because it's too hard to open while I'm holding that thing. And open a couple. Probably need 4, so one more. All right. And then we go on this side. Then this side. See, already it came off how I had it. So good thing I pinned it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Even if it's off a little, It's going to have the rope there to hide anything, any imperfections, so it doesn't have to be too perfect. But I guess as perfect as you can get it for what you got to work with. Yeah, it should be good. That should be the right size. Oh boy, this is hard to use. All right. Check any comments. Aw, thank you. Oh, you guys are gonna make me cry. That's so nice. All right, now I gotta figure out how to sew this. All right, so I got this. And let's see. Gotta start it. So when you do it, so you make sure you don't sew the other side and make the hole. Like, you know, you don't accidentally sew it together. You kind of have to move this aside. So I guess that's really good that I pinned it. So here we go. Here goes nothing, guys. Let's get this together. Let's see if we can get it to work. And then as you're sewing, you kind of lift, make sure you have it out of the, you know, you always check underneath and pull the bottom side that you don't want sewn yet, the opposite side, I mean, of the fabric. You know, as you go, you stitch a little bit, then you pull from the back. I'll show you like exactly how let's see if I have one. Like say here, right? It's like this. You make sure this is moved to the side. You move this to the side, and as you're sewing around here, you get to here, then you move it like this, sew a little more, then you move it like that. Then you move it like that, sew a little more, move it like that, sew a little more, and like that, and like that. So that's how you work it through, so you don't sew the, you know, you can sew without sewing the part you don't want sewn. It'd be easier, you know, I could take apart the bottom of the machine so it's like a little cylinder, but I don't feel like doing that. It's probably more trouble than it's worth. And then now I'm pulling the other side up and pulling the bottom out. Make sure you get your seams to line up, and you could have, like, to make it not so bulky, you fold once, like you have the seams here, you know, the seams are here. You fold one seam this way and the other like that. That way you're not doubling up on a seam on itself. So it makes it like less thick and it'll work through. So I'm putting the top seam one way and the bottom seam another way. Then pull the bottom through. Pull the top up. And then when you get to the end, make sure it aligns up. So I'm going to show you now how it worked. Oops. Cut the threads. So see, I had it like this. And then I sewed here and continued. And then as I sewed, I brought this part around so I'd get the this side exposed. Then I'd sew, and move some more like that. And then I got to that, like that, like that. And that was it. So that's how you get that to work. So I'm going to take out my pins now. So this is how when it's done, it looks like this. It's sewn. You got your little loop part. And it looks pretty straight, sort of, kind of. I hope. And now take out all the pins. I'm able to finish this video today. I could actually make a whole one. I thought I'd have to do it in 2 parts. It'll just be a very long video. But that's okay. You can replay it and fall asleep. There we go. And now I'm going to take my scissors and trim any excess thread I see that didn't cut off very well with the, that automatic cutter thing. Or whatever it's, that thing at the side of the sewing machine. Cut this side. And I think everything's together like that. And that's how it looks. Oh, really? 4:30? Yeah, I think 4:30. No, there's 8 people in here. Right. Yeah, I came on at 4:30. Well, Estelle, you do the earrings. That's crafty. Yeah, making cigarettes. That's crafty too. Crafty too. Right? Yes, you have been great company. Well, I figure, whoever is not here now can watch it when the video posts, because it'll come on. Because that's what I get, like about usually 8 to 10 people in here. I don't know. They look kind of hard, but still it's crafty. And they're very beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if my hands have the fine motor skills anymore to do anything like a jewelry or earrings. So see, I'm taking my finger down, poking out the corner the best I can. And I'm doing the same with this corner. Because I can't really get my corners that sharp as I want them to be. Especially this side, because I got to use my right index finger and it doesn't want to poke. I go like that to poke and the finger just bends. It's useless. So yeah, that's the best corners I can get. That'll have to work. And then I put the rest of it right sides. And this is the little gift bag we made. Now we're going to do the next part. So I just got to check, make sure I don't have any loose thread. Oh, there's one thread. Get rid of this loose thread. And check it. I see a mistake I made. I should have did it higher. See right here? I should have went higher with the sides. I didn't go high enough. I should have went or made the fold longer. See, that's my mistake I made. So this is a blooper one, but oh well, it'll have to do. See here? Oh, yeah, there we go. See right here? I should have taken this fold and made it down here so it's past that hole there. See, it's not like it's, I wanted it like this. So I should have sewed it higher. I wanted it like that, so you can't see that part, but I didn't, so, but it's good enough. Hopefully you won't notice it when the um, rope is in it. So now we're going to get our rope. Got another loose thread. Where'd I put the rope? Oh boy. Oh, there it is. All the way down here. All right, so now I get the rope that I got. It's not really rope, it's like so I take this, I got this from the floral section at Dollar Tree. So let's see, the pouch is this big. So you take this, fold it in half, and try to get the size you want. Because I got to tie off the end. So I'm just measuring right now. So there, I'll do about that size. That way, just in case if it falls apart, the person can fix it. They'll have enough extra. So with this stuff, I have to, in order to thread it, because it's not ribbon, I think I'm going to use ribbon from now on because it's so much easier. I have to fold this to get it to go through. Oh, the fire whistle went off. Must be an accident on 79 again. They always have accidents because there's a lot of loopy roads here. And nobody drives like they should. Especially the truck drivers, the way they go so fast. I guess they don't realize those turns are like real sharp and they're always flipping over. All right, so we got that done. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's funny. I'll try not to. But I don't know if I can't get the camera to go certain ways because my ring light, the way I have it and the way it is and built, it doesn't like, it's either like straight or totally flat like that. And it tips over like the thing that the little contraption that holds um the phone. All right, so see, I did this. I folded it in half to give it a little sturdiness, and then I clipped it. And then now I'm feeding it through here, which might take a while. Oh, 30 by 30. I don't know. I might. And what, just like this, like a drawstring bag? All right, yeah. Yeah, I think I have fabric that size. I have all different sizes because usually when my daughter takes me, we go there and they have like all different kinds. They have things from just strips of fabric, which I buy those because, people have extra, I guess, after their quilting projects. All right, see, now it's threaded through. So now I'll take the pin out. And then we try to adjust it. So this is it. It's got the thing in. Then I match up the ends and then just try to tie a knot the best I know how, which is hard for me to do. This is so funny trying to see me do a knot. Come on. I can't grab it. Oh, that's freaking hard. I got it. Finally. And then you pull it tight. And then if you want, like, I'll trim the edges so they're nice. See how they got a little ratty? And they get ratty when you pull it through. So now I'll just trim that edge real quick so they match up nice. And it has a nice edge. And that's it. I had little pins somewhere. I gotta look for them. I don't know where they are. So I'll put a pin here like I showed you in the other one. Like this one here, I put the pin just in case it unravels. So I gotta find my pins. They're back there in my sewing bag. Ugh. Where they were. But I might have taken them out to do this. Oh no, here they are. I found them. Because they're tiny pins. I used the real small ones. And then here's another fun part I like to do, trying to open this box. It's very hard for me. I did it. Yay. Then I take my pin and I pin through the knot, like through the knot itself. That way it kind of holds it in place. And if this is kind of not the best thing to use for this, but I figure they have the pin. They can always change it to ribbon if they'd like, or like a rope or something like that. And then here, watch me. There we go. And that's it. So now it's made. My little gift bag. Had it come out. See, we worked on it together, guys. It's kind of straight. So we got the gift bag. Then I'm going to go in my little samples, makeup sample bag, which is supposed to be somewhere close. I know I took it out because I showed you guys. Oh, there it is, all the way up here. So I'll go in here and dig out something. How about a Space Case bronzer? That's what I'll do. Vacation on Mars. So I'll take this little bronzer and I'll put it in the bag, zip it closed, and there we go. We got that. Then I'll go in this bag where I have my bags. And I'll take a devotional. I have a Christmas devotional, The Peace and Promise of Christmas. I'll take that. And I'll put that with that like that together. Then I'll take one of these Walmart bags. These. Take out my tape. And then find the right end. Nope, I had the right end to begin with. There we go. I'll put this like that. As you can see, I'm putting it in the bag with the devotional. And then I'll take one of my little stickers. Hey, Christine, do you think you could print these for me so I don't have to write them? Because that would save me a lot of trouble because I can't handwrite. If you could see, I'll show you how bad my handwriting is. Sometimes it looks like my name's not even spelt right. So, see, I'll take one of these. Visit me on YouTube. I'll put one of these little tags in here. Then I'll take one here that says handmade by Linda Skidmore. And I used to have so much better writing. My writing is horrible now. And I'll put that little tag in there. And then I'll take the bag like this and fold it this way. Make sure this little thing is tucked in. Then it's not going to be the best because this is hard for me to work with. Then I'll just take it, fold it around, roll it around the bag just like that, like so. Oh, find my Scotch tape. And then tape it closed, like so. And there you go, one little gift bag, all set. It's got a nice devotional for Christmas. It's got a bronzer in there, a handmade makeup bag, or, I use mine. I made a little bag for myself. I keep it in my purse, and I put all my vapes in there. That way I always have them, and I know where they are. Or, my pills if I need them, like when my daughter takes me shopping. I have to take another set of my prescription, like my stomach medicine and my diabetes medicine. So I'll keep my pills in there. So it's a nice little thing to put in your purse. And you can tie it off better if you want. I just left it like this so they can tie it as they wish if they want, or put another kind of thing. But because some of them you just pull and you can tie, but I don't want to do that. I figure I'll leave that to the person who gets it, and that's it. I mean, it's a little hard to see in the bag, but because it's dark back here, all I have is the ring light, but that's not too shabby. So how long did it take me? What time is it? 2.5 hours. Not bad. Yay, we're done. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Estelle. How many inches in a yard? It's 3 feet, 36 inches in a yard. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, to make anything, shipping cost is ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I can use tweezers. Yeah, I know. I need tweezers all the time. I know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hurt your feelings. You know what? When I went to my doctor on Friday, I told him my handwriting is getting terrible, like kind of like a doctor's. No offense though. I actually said that to him, and he's like, "No, it's fine." Okay, yeah, Chris, yeah, do that for me. I'll tell you like what, like one says handmade by Linda Skidmore, and then the other one says visit me on YouTube, Linda Skidmore. They're just like different. The Cancer Hospital. Yeah, it's for the cancer center because my daughter takes me to the doctor at the main hospital, and on the left side of the hospital is the spine center, and orthopedics is where I go, and then on the other side is the cancer center and other doctors' offices. So it's like right there. So after my appointment, I'll go there and I'll bring a box or two. Usually I try to bring two because it's a very large room. I'd say it's, oh, probably, I'm trying to think. It's really big. It's a really big office, and they have two areas. The one area in the front is like the doctors, and people go there for like blood problems too, and cancer and things like that. And then on the other side of the office, it's one office all connected, is where they do the chemo and radiation over there. So I try to put, like a box down that area for them and then a box up to the front for the other patients because it's all the same pretty much thing. And then another lady said, well, I was there one day and they're like, I'm like, take one. She goes, oh, but I'm not a patient. I'm like, yeah, but you're caring for one. That's fine. You're having the stress too. You got to drive them there. You're there with them. You're helping them. So you deserve it too. So I don't see why they can't take one either. So that's why I try to make enough for everybody. And I try to do like different stuff. So it's for different things. Like I make note cards, which maybe I'll do that the next time I'm on. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow. If you guys are bored, come along, spend 3 hours watching me making cards. And then I'll show you how I do the cards, and then I'll show you how I do a scrunchie. And, then we could chat about all kinds of things because I'll talk while I'm working. And it didn't feel like it took 2.5 hours to make this, but it did. So, zippers. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I got to figure out. Now, when we went to the crafts place, Chris, did they have a big bag? Were they sound like a big bag of zippers, or did you buy those? Yeah, zippers are expensive in a way. They're a little bit over $1, I think, to buy like a regular zipper. But I remember seeing a bag of zippers, like maybe this size, like in a bundle. Somebody donated zippers. So I could try it, but zippers for me are hard. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. I got to figure out how to do it. That's why doing this way is easier for me because it's pretty simple sewing. It's nothing too difficult. And also too, if they don't like that ribbon, they can always change it, so it's big enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could do like that and it'd be cheaper. If you put like those brown envelopes I use, like when I put my packages in those brown envelopes, if they're flat, it'd only be like $3. Wow. Oh, yeah, I have to take I don't know what it is. It's called letrozole. It's like a cancer drug. It's supposed to keep any tumors down, and I had um a CT scan 6 months ago or so, and there was no new growths. They always check from like my neck down to my thighs because that's where I had the cancer in my abdomen. So it's a slow growing cancer. So hopefully, I mean, that was lucky on my part that it was slow growing. And they said I had it for like 20 years, but it just started to hurt. And then they checked it and they said it was cancer. But they noticed when I had my hysterectomy, they checked my ovary. There was a cyst on my ovary. And when they went back to it after I got the cancer diagnosis, they checked it and they saw like beginning stages of cancer there, where when they looked the first time, they didn't notice it. But then since they saw then they were able to spot it then. So good thing I had the hysterectomy. But so far, so good. And I have to take this letrozole till I die. and that shrinks it. It's like something for breast cancer, I think. It's the same drug people use for breast cancer to keep anything from growing, and I think it does something with your hormones too. I'm not sure, but I know it does because I get sweats all the time. Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is sad. Especially since, you're so close. Yeah, that's terrible cancer. That pen I showed you, right? What did it say? You suck. Dear cancer, you suck. Exactly. I got it from my oldest daughter. Aw, yeah. Yeah, that's good that you get to spend time with them and, you know, being an aunt is just as good, you know? Like my oldest daughter with my granddaughter. It's just so, yeah, because that's my middle girl is the girl on here, KG. That's my middle girl. She's the one that takes me to all the doctor's appointments and shopping. She's a sweetheart. Huh. That's surprising they still send stuff. Maybe they want to go, ask the family members. So this is great. I'm getting like things from all my kids. I got one on YouTube with me today, and I got a package from one today. Maybe I'll give her, I don't know. Should I share that coffee with her that I got? I don't know. It's really good coffee. I got to think about it. Yeah, that's for sure. It's always the memories. Like I remember things of like when I was a kid, my mother would took. I remember her having a fight with my dad when we were camping in North Jersey, up by Newton. So I don't know if you know where this is, Estelle. It's called Space Farms. They have like animals and like all like artifacts, like from the pioneer days and stuff. And you were able to feed the animals. That you put your quarter in the little thing, and food comes out, and you feed them. I remember going there. I could share some. It's really good. Lee sent it. It's um caramel latte, buttery caramel, hints of vanilla, medium bodied, medium roast. She says she bought it on sale. And I says, well, how much is it? She's like $6 or $8, something like that. I'm like, buy it I says, I'll send you money, buy it anyway. If it's that good, I'd spend $8 on coffee. She goes, no, you're not. That's too much money. Wait till it goes on sale. I'll buy you a bunch. Have you ever been to Space Farm, Estelle? I was there a lot when I was a kid because we'd always go camping up there. So now I got the one bag done, so I'll put this in one of my boxes. And then how many more do we got to do? Remember all that fabric? So I got all this now to do. I'll probably work on that tonight or later on. So, but it was fun to make, and I showed you how to make it. So you guys, if you want to make it, it's pretty simple. No, thank. Hey, I got a spammer. He wants me to strip. No, then you'll throw up. No, actually, I don't have a measuring tape. I kind of like figure it out on my own, or I'll take one of these boxes here. Remember this one I used for cutting? It tells you on the box what the size is, so I put whatever I need there, and I'm like, okay, this is a 10 by 12 box, and this piece, yeah, it looks like 8 inches. That's how I do it. What do you mean by, oh, like if you were to, what if you bought fabric, you're saying, or if you wanted to make it yourself? Because like when I want to learn something, I'll like just take the phone, watch the part I need. Like when I learned how to make the scrunchies, I had to keep rewinding it, watching that part, watch how they did it and stuff. So if you don't, if you want to make something different, then I know they sell like a yard is 36 inches. I know that. And depending on the fabric you buy is how long it is. Some fabrics like 42 inches, some's 48, some is 6. It depends on what fabric you buy is how long it's going to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, you have a ton of them probably. Yeah, if you want to email me and that way you could explain it's probably easier than talking in the chat. That way you could maybe send a picture or something, like your idea and stuff like that. I mean, I don't even have to charge you for making, if you get the like fabric, if you pay for supplies, I can make them for you. Yeah. Yeah, I know my daughter loves using those bags like that for like the actual tote bags for shopping because she recycle, instead of getting more bags because she don't like bags. She always gives them to me, but I use them. So I hope she doesn't go all recyclable and always fabric. But I have a whole bag for you, Chris. I got a big bag of bags, like tote bags, giant ones for shopping. Yeah, it depends. Like the shipping box, like the white boxes are like prepaid, like like this. I think it's like 17 for a medium sized bag, a box. I mean, and 22, I think, for the large flat rate box. But like now, I figured out if by because my daughter showed me how like if you go like ground, it only takes maybe a day or two later, sometimes not even, because you're close. You're right in the next state. So I don't know how long did it take when I gave you the tracking. How many days did it take for your package to get there? It probably only a few days, right? And that goes just by ground, and it's real cheap that way. Like those brown envelopes are pretty inexpensive. Or I can take like I get like a Walmart box and I put stuff in there and it's pretty inexpensive. Yeah, depending on weight though. Yeah, it depends on the weight. Being that they're bags, it'll be on the light side. So it'd be better off shipping in a regular box. But if it was something heavy, like say if I was sending candles or something, with some weight to it, it'd be better with a flat rate because, oh, okay. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, like with something heavy, it'd be worth the flat rate, but I always check that when I ship stuff. Like I'll see which is the cheapest way to send it. I got a bunch over there that have to go out. I got one or two for you, Estelle. So I have to send them out. Yeah, right? Yeah. I know. Give everybody that special smell, right? I don't know where she went. She went back out. Oh no, she's sleeping on there. She's sleeping on my empty boxes. The ones that are all flat, still in the package. I have them there on top of my devotionals. She's right there by the door, sleeping on boxes. Oh, you're welcome, Estelle. Oh, yeah, right. Well, Lily does a lot of that. But she's over there now, so I won't smell it if she farts, so I'm good. but but shipping's usually not too bad as long as it's not like a lot, like if it's like really heavy, maybe. And also too, where it goes, that also involve, like if I'm going to like mailing to California, it costs more than if I mail to somebody, pretty close in the next state or so. But you're right next to us, so it shouldn't be that much. Hi, sweetie, I love you. How's my little girl? Yeah, and I'm in West Virginia, so we're right next to each other. I hope you're being a good girl. Don't forget, you got to give me all your Halloween candy. All that candy you gave me yesterday is gone. Ate it all. I don't know. That's how I am at Halloween. Well, I'm like that all the time. Now I'm upset I have no candy to eat. But my oldest daughter will probably be sending me all her Halloween candy next week because she does that. Because I guess she buys it and then nobody comes to the house because she's at work or something. But, oops, I moved the camera. Hope it's not going to fall over. So, but I don't know. What do you guys? Oh, yeah. Yeah, her and Lily are twins. Silly girl. All right, thanks, Chris. I'd love it. So what we can make some, oh, and then like as I was showing you, see I make these little tags here so I know what goes in here. Like I made all this, I don't know if I showed you, I highlighted it in green. That means that this box I put all the sample bags in already. I got to work on. So next, I can make face masks, crochet hair ties, fabric hair ties, and gift cards. So maybe the next time I come on, I'll pick one of these to make it. I'll show you guys how to make that. Maybe I'll turn into a. Really? Yeah, they're like that. A lot of places are like that. They don't, like trick or treaters never come around here because it's like so far between houses. I mean, they used to have it like when the kids lived up the road. I knew the kids, so they would come by and that was it. But I have some cats. I just have to find stuff with cats on them. Unless I draw them, I don't know. I was thinking of doing that because my daughter bought watercolor markers that look like watercolors. You add water to it. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, and the other KG, that's my daughter Christine. So all the kiddies are on. Well, except for my oldest and youngest, they're not. They don't do YouTube lives. I did find some cat stickers. Now, if I can find them, because that's how I make them. I put stickers on a card and then I cut like on a white index card, then I cut around in crinkly scissors. And then I put some construction paper with crinkly design or maybe some um like that paper that's used for scrapbooking onto the card. So it's like whatever I can get, but I'm thinking of starting to try like drawing in watercolor maybe, but I can draw cats pretty good, so maybe I'll do that. I have to see. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I got it's weird. It's like I got the family on tonight. Even my granddaughter's watching. Yeah, I got a lot of cats too. I think we have 11. 11 or 12 or 13, something like that. Anywhere from 10. I have to count them again because I lose count. But they started out as a feral colony and we started taking in kittens from the feral colony, whatever ones wanted to come inside, and then now they come in. Not the feral ones stayed out and probably died off or ran away by now, the original, like the moms and stuff, but the kittens we brought in and then they started having kittens and so on and so on. Well, Estella's still on here, I think. Well, it says there's 5 people in the room, so I know Estella's here, Michelle, Kevin, Christine, that's 4. So maybe Deb is still on here. I'm not sure. Oh no, she went to make yes, so Estella's still here. Aw, thank you so much, Michelle. Yeah, you guys are like my friends. I don't know, that's how I think. I say, oh, my YouTube friend, Michelle, or my YouTube friend, Estelle. Because it's like you're my friends now, you know? Because it feels like it the way we just talk on here for hours about all kinds of things. And it's fun. I know I'm happy when I'm on here doing stuff and talking to everybody. So even if it's only a few people, it's still fine. It's like having a big, you know. Yes, we are definitely friends. Yeah, I think she said in an earlier comment that she hasn't made him in a while. Well, I think it's the same. Ohio and West Virginia is about the same, I think. I went through Ohio once because you had to go from Parkersburg over to Ohio, then turn around and come back to go on a road or something like that. Well, you have the pool, so I'd be better off moving by you because I love swimming pools. So yeah, they've been going trick or treat. It's like nowadays they have trick or treating all year round, like not year round, I mean all month long, all week. They went to a different event, like in each different towns. They have trunk or treats because it's like all country out here. No, regular mailbox. It would be regular mailbox because if it goes to the PO box, I only go there when I go usually for doctors or shopping, and Well, yeah, I guess, Chris. But depending on the size, if it's small, because I have one of those like country kind of mailboxes, the kind that are like that on a post. And if it's like in a medium flat rate box or bigger, it comes right to my door. But if it's a small package, like an envelope or something like that, it goes to the mailbox. So I'd have to walk down to the road. So if it's a small box that could fit in the mail, if it's small that'll fit in the mailbox, then do PO box then. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be there. As long as it's sealed good, like seal the envelope good, like around the edges and stuff. Ouch. Oh, I hit my heel on the corner of the bed. That hurt. Yeah, if you send it send it if it's a card, then send it to the PO box. And then just let me know so that way the next, cuz I'll probably go shopping I think next Saturday or Sunday, I think. I don't know. I have to figure it out with my daughter when we want to go shopping. But then I can go pick it up. Well, that would be better at the PO box, unless it's in a large flat rate box. Yeah, I'd say if it was like a like gift card or check or anything like that, better off going to the PO box. Just make sure like you tape like the sides of the envelope because that happened once. I got a gift card at the PO box and the bottom of the envelope, it was like on a birthday card. It was a birthday card for my daughter, and on the bottom had like a slit in it, so somebody took it. So that's what I'm saying. If it's like like say, like a birthday card or, like around the envelope, put tape on the top and then down the sides and along the bottom. That way it'll stay protected. Like something like that. So yeah, Ipsy sent me a thing. They said if you because I put a pause again for next month. They said, oh, if you unpause it, we'll send you another gift. But I already got a whole bunch of stuff for my daughter, so a whole box. I don't think I need anything from Ipsy right now. So I mean, and then plus getting all that clearance stuff with my other daughter, Christine, we're going in the clearance aisle. She's like, she's the one that found those masks. So she's like, hey, 63 cents for a face mask. So you know, she gave them all, she showed them to me and put them all in my cart. So that was a good deal there. And then I got like a toner for like $3. Sometimes they have good stuff there. Like she found this it's like from L'Oreal, I think it is, and it's a sleek thing, and it's like kind of like you do it the same way you do hair dye, except it gives your hair sleekness. So I'm thinking of doing that probably during the winter when my hair gets a little frizzier and more like frizzier looking. So I think I'm going to use it then. There's no color to it; it's clear. Yeah, I know, 20. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, because the way gas is so expensive, it's ridiculous. I'm glad I'm not driving right now. But I don't even know. I can't drive my car anyway, even if it worked, because it has the thing where you got to go like that to shift it into drive. If I don't have my husband in the car or someone in the car with me, I won't be able to shift because my thumb's not strong enough to put it into drive. Yes, you are. You are the coupon queen. All those freebies. Remember, guys, I told you she got, what was it? couple weeks ago. They paid her 20 cents to buy all those Impossible sausage. We ate all ours are all gone. They're finished. My husband loves those things. He's thinking of now wanting me to get those Impossible burgers and stuff like that because, at least it's better for his heart and everything like that. Because he has congestive heart failure. So better for him. So I got to see the price, but probably they're a little bit more expensive. But if they're healthier and they're more vegetable, he doesn't eat vegetables, so except for potatoes. But they say that's a starch. And corn, that's a starch. But they're a vegetable. I was told they were vegetables as a kid, so why would my mother lie? Right? I love this little container. I got it, I think on clearance, like a sugar cookie was in here after Christmas sale. And this is like perfect. I have to leave I leave a tape here so I can open it. And it's perfect. It fits all my my little clips here. And then I think a month or two ago, my daughter sent me, the one that, my oldest daughter, she sent me a soap that came in here. It was like a lavender soap. So in here, I keep my empty bobbins. And one of these days, when I get a big collection, I think, yeah, it smells like lavender. When I get enough collection of bobbins, then I'll start making bobbins again. Because I have a big package of them. I make them all I can. Yeah. I know, right? So, because that's what I do. Like, I go, like, when I run out of bobbins, I'll start making, taking all my thread out and making a bunch of different colors and bobbins. Because I bought this little thing. I love it. I got it at Walmart. And it wasn't too bad. It was like $6. And it came with all these bobbins in it, which I can't find. But this container here, I got at Dollar Tree for $1. It was like in the tool section. And that's where I put all my and then I bought just like a package of bobbins. Maybe like 3 or 4 packages of those 6-packs or 8-packs. And then I just put as many color, a few of each color. Mostly white though, because that's what I use mostly for sewing the inside. And now I fill it with here. It works great. And then I have another one that I actually bought that came with bobbins. I love it. I just gotta find it. It's in here somewhere. My sewing bag. There it is. I found it. Then I bought this. This is really cool. It was like $6. And it has all the bobbins, all different colors already done. And I love it because sometimes like now I use the off-white thread because I only have this much thread left on the spool. So I want to use that up, get it out of the way. But I think after I use that off-white up, I'm going to use the green. Because I think I have green thread. I don't know. I don't think so. I have to look. Because I have a big thing of thread I got at Walmart too. That was a good deal. They sell them for like 6 or 7. What was it? $7, I think. There it is. I found it. I just got to try to grab it with my monkey hands. That's what my daughter calls them. But I already put other thread in here that doesn't belong. But I got this big thing of thread. It was only $8. That's pretty cheap for thread. And there is no green. So I'm better off using the off-white or maybe a cream. Oh, there is. There's like this light green right here. And then this is like the extra ones that don't fit. There's no green in there. I got a lot of sewing supplies. At least I got them. So, yeah, I have to think of the next project for us to make together. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I had a good time making that stuff. I thought it was fun. Plus, it kind of showed you how to, do stuff too if you wanted to make it. But it usually takes me pretty quick. Like, if I were to sew this, like, just sew it back here while I'm sitting back here, it'd probably take me like an hour or so to sew this and then do that. Because, I work pretty quick. But I guess, like my daughter was right, checking comments and stuff kind of puts you behind. But I might want to cut up some more because I don't know how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 28, 29. I have 29 of these. So this is 29 bags, which is, I don't know. I don't know if it'll fill up the box on the bottom. Because I want to give like more of the makeup bags than the other stuff because the other stuff won't go bad where makeup will. So that's why I kind of like double up when it, or triple up like what I put in for like the makeup samples. So that way it won't go bad and they'll get a fresh product. And then, oh yeah, I want to cut up this fabric too. I only have a little piece left, so this probably won't make that many, but that should be good. And then I want to use that pink one I showed you. So I don't know, I think the one I made today looks better than the prototype. I don't know. This one doesn't look as good as the one I made today. But my husband says I'll get better at it as I go. Yeah, this is a nicer bag, I think, because it's softer too, because it's flannel. And the flannel was pretty easy to sew. So that was good. Oh yeah, now I remember who the other person is here. The guy that wants me to strip, remember? Where was okay. Yeah, I know I have to drink water, Chris. Oh no. I love you too. Okay. I read it. I read your comment. I read your comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, I do because everybody always texts me and messages me when I have the thing on. I read your comment. Yeah. All right. I mean if it's an actual written letter, like old-fashioned writing maybe would be the best right now. Unless it's public knowledge, then if you don't mind it not to be in confidence, then it could be email, but I don't think I could always delete the email. He doesn't read them. He doesn't read emails, just Facebook Messenger. So yeah, you can email at how about this? Go to this one. Linda Skidmore 328. You can email me at yahoo.com. That's another email I have that I use. You can use that one to email me. That's more private one. Did you get that, Michelle? Let me know. because I don't see anything, and you said you're only at 2%, so I hope your phone didn't die. Or if not, when I get off of here, I'll email you with my email address. Another one I have. You can, so I'll send you that email when I get off of here on my regular one, and then you can send it to the other one. Did my phone go off? Okay, yes. Yeah, so did you get that email? Linda Skidmore 328 at yahoo.com. That's my other one. When I wanted to get like more than one Ipsy bag, I needed to make up other accounts. So now I get advertisement from Ipsy on 10 emails. Remember I used to do that? Getting 10 Ipsy bags? The good old days. But my videos with the most views are either my lives or my old videos of when I used to drive around. Like there's one from Clarksburg. It has 640 views. And it's like a 30-second video downtown Clarksburg. Like from 2017 or something like that. By the courthouse. Oh, Chris, we want... Yes. Linda Skidmore, one word. No, Linda Skidmore 328 at yahoo.com. I wonder if I can comment on here. Let's see. It just says here, make about messages. It won't let me message. Yeah, Linda Skidmore 328 at yahoo.com. All right. Good night, Kev. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Hopefully you have an easy day at work tomorrow. Don't forget, November 1st, buy all that candy at half price. Good night, Kev. Thanks for dropping off the candy yesterday. It's all gone. Oh, wow, that's weird. Yeah, it must be a popular name. I'm figuring probably from Lewis and Clark or something like that. A lot of Clarksburgs around here. Same thing with Bridgeport. There's Bridgeports everywhere. There's one in California. There's one in... Good night, Estelle. So nice to see you. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow in the next couple days or so. I don't know. I don't have anything to do, so no shopping yet. So maybe I'll be on again soon. So thank you so much for joining us. I really love to have you here. I'm glad you were able to come on. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. And if I can get your like I have your email on my Trust in the Lord account, so I can email you there too, so that way you make sure it's the right one. Yeah, all my email is Yahoo. I used to have Gmail, but I forgot all the passwords. So I don't have that no more. Or I'm sure I do. I just don't know where the hell to get it. But yeah, I had a nice time making that bag. I'm surprised it came out really. It came out good too. Yeah, and I don't get much email on there either because I use the Trust in Lord one for everything. So that's where all the junk mail goes and everything like that. So it should come through okay. I should be able to find it really easy. So, and then I got a thing for Allure too to get the Allure box for $10. But I don't know. I don't want to know if I want to spend my money on that right now because I'm enjoying doing the crafting and stuff. So I like going to the shop when I go shopping. So, oh, thank you, Michelle. I love you too. You're really, really, really great friend on here. I wish we could meet one day in the future. Maybe when I get a car, we can meet somewhere and have a nice lunch or something like that. That'd be really cool. Because you don't live too far. And you said what, like 3 hours away? So if we met halfway somewhere, maybe there's some place nice to eat or something. Nothing fancy or nothing, like I don't know, maybe what's that, Roadhouse Steakhouse or something like that, or a Denny's or something, or that'd be really nice. So that's one of my plans to do when I get a car. So, because that would be really cool. So I like actually meet and everything like that. That oops, that we talk and not have not have to type and all that fun stuff. And I'll know what you're saying. I won't have to wait, have my head turned, and I'll be able to read your comments. So I had one of those frozen pizzas earlier, the 3-minute pizzas from Walmart. It was pretty good. I usually cook it normally in the oven because I like it crispier, but I was too hungry to wait. Aw, thank you, Michelle. But yeah, I think that'd be good, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be fun? I hope I get a car soon. I need one. Oh, knocking you guys around. I kicked the thing. So I just gotta, hopefully my hand gets fixed. So I'll be able to drive it once I get it running. Oh yeah, Aldi's is great. But we always forget to go to Aldi's because they close so early. But maybe we'll stop there because I love their salads. They have really good food there. And then they have these strombolis there. Oh, they're awesome. Their food is really good. I love their pizzas. I always get, like when I would go there, I'd get those giant, that real giant one they sell. That all you do is heat and eat. It's refrigerated. They're really good. They're better than the Walmart ones. They have a really good crust and everything. They're delicious. But I think this month, me and my husband were talking about getting. He said, "Well, I'm like, oh, I want Jersey Mike's, so we're gonna get. I'm getting Jersey Mike's. Oh, well, I have a phone. It's just like, it's just the one, but I always bring it whenever I go out, I bring it with me. So I always have the phone with me. It's just when we're home together, we share the phone at home. Like when I'm done here, he'll probably take it and watch his stuff he likes to watch and stuff like that. But if when I go out shopping with my daughter, I take the phone. So yeah, somewhat. Well, just like talking down about them, kind of. So that's what it seems like. Or like whatever, maybe if I do certain things, it's like talk down about. Yeah, that too. Yeah, we are poor. But definitely we're treating this Jersey Mike's when we go shopping, Chris. Don't forget Jersey Mike's. And Harry will let me know what he wants. I think he wants KFC maybe. Yeah, that's yeah, because it's the computer that's messed up. And they tried fixing it. Kevin came over all the time trying to fix it, got a new one and tried to get it and it just wouldn't work. So it has to be done like at a dealership or something, like a professional. So I'll have to bring it to where he used to work to get it fixed. So they can actually have like a technician go in there and get that computer. And hopefully it's been sitting for a year and a half now. So who knows? I know the battery's gone. It used to be in there, but it's not anymore. And or I don't think it is. It's all like has that stuff on it. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely Jersey Mike's I'm getting. I should get that app. But I don't go there enough, I don't think. And then so hopefully I can get it taken care of soon. At least that way I'll be able to get where I got to go. All right, thanks, Chris. Oh no. I love you, Michelle, if you can't be on anymore. Go plug your phone in. Are you able to chat where you plug yours in, or is it in a pain in the ass spot? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good you're charging now. Yeah, because my phone charges. Yeah, okay, so the other stuff probably is minor then. Yeah, because I figure it's been sitting so long. But everything I don't, and it's a good car too because it's not rusted anywhere like the body parts. And they're big on rust in West Virginia for some reason. If you have rust and it's not covered, they fail you for inspection, even though everything else works. But in New Jersey, you can have rust and wooden tires, and as long as you have good emissions, you're good to go. That's all they checked when I was there was emissions. So I don't know if they changed or not yet, but that's crazy. But yeah, so I guess I'm just a minor tune up. As long as that computer's, that was all that's wrong with it. Not something, like the computer's wrong and then something else. So, because that's such a great car. It has a huge trunk. I love it. It's the best trunk I ever had because it goes, for some reason, it looks small when you open it because it's only, it looks small. But once you open it, it goes so deep into the car. Yeah, I know where Cherry Hill is. Yeah. Yeah. That's down by Trenton. I haven't been, I drove through it like when I would drive, on 95 and stuff. And I knew a lady that lived around that area, somewhere around Cherry Hill. It was back in the 90s when I used to sell my crafts at Englishtown, the flea market. I would sell crafts down there. And there was a lady there that sold makeup, and I worked for her. And my kids would run my stands. I'm sure you remember, Chris. Christine would and Leanne would run my stand, and while I worked with the lady, which was good. So at least I got something if I didn't sell any crafts that day. But she was from Cherry Hill area. I forgot her name. Ina. Yeah, Ina. I don't know. Remember her last name, but I think her name was Ina. I think that was the name. Something like that. Are you from Cherry Hill or family in Cherry Hill? So is Rebecca still running around watching, or she's playing? Sonny, who? Oh yeah, 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 the sunshine guy. Yeah, and you guys used to. Yeah, he was like dressed like the sunshine because Sunshine was the friend of the people at the flea market, and he would come around, say hi to the kids, and sometimes he had candy or something. I can't remember. And then they would have this contest, like you had to color a picture and put your age, and then you would win a prize. And my youngest won first prize. So I think, what was it like? He got like a gift card or a gift certificate. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I'll watch it when I see you. Yeah, mascot. Yeah. I hope it's not 23 minutes long like the drive. Remember the other day? She has a 20. Hey, Grandma, I made a video for you. That's 20 minutes long. Uh, she wants to be a YouTube influencer like her grandma. Yeah, she likes making videos. She had a good time while that trick or treating, huh? It's going to be sad that it's over. Monday's the last day. But then there's Christmas. Oh no. Oh, yeah, that's how it was with a lot of people like you just couldn't go. They would have it only for like maybe like immediate family like parents or siblings, and it had nothing to do whether anybody had COVID or not. It was just because, oh, that is sad. Yeah, those things are dangerous because I see them guys do it like around by where the shop where we go shopping. They have this big hill, and the hill is so steep that they take like they attach the lawnmower to like to the dump truck, and then they lower the lawnmower down the hill and then back up. That's how they have to do it because it's so dangerous. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, even I caught COVID and I got I'm vaccinated and even boosted, and I still got it. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. It only lasted like 3 days, so it wasn't bad at all. But so I don't know if the shots helped at all or anything. Yeah. Oh, they said he died of COVID, or because of COVID they couldn't have the funeral. That's weird because he drowned. That's yeah. Huh. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I think they did that a lot. Just a lot of it was just so they wouldn't have to worry about a big crowd and they can make their money, still collect their thousands of dollars for the funeral, but not have to have all the people there to worry about. Yeah, that's terrible. That is the sad thing. Because that's like the last thing you could see. I mean, I feel bad I couldn't go to my mother. I was going to go to her funeral. I was all set to go. I had the rental and everything. And then I wake up and it's 7 inches of snow. So I couldn't drive in that. It was too dangerous. Wow. That's terrible. And that's like the worst because that's like the last place you want to see somebody. You want to say your goodbyes and you want to get, say, be there to pray for them and everything. And you weren't allowed. Yeah, they're too much control. But I'm not really like big on my husband is. He's big on all that stuff. Like he knows what's going on and things, but I don't really. I guess I should so I know what's going on. Yeah, I bet you how much millions. I wonder how much millions had to be money involved. Oh, we got another person here. XXDR for Life X. I don't know who you are. Because the only way they can, it's like if there's no money involved, nothing's going to happen. There has to be money because that's the only thing this country revolves around is money. So if they can make money on doing something or getting somebody to do this or that, that's fine. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to none of that stuff. I don't know. It just doesn't interest. I don't know. I'm more of like, I know what's going on in like makeup, skincare, crafting. Oh, she's picking words. Yeah, that's what my granddaughter does. She goes on there and she'll just hit, like where it says the suggested words, like if you say and then it'll have words on the top to pick from. So she'll just start picking words and sends me a message. Sometimes it's funny. Like that one's pretty funny. She's such a silly girl. She loves to make people laugh. She likes to make people happy. That's what her just like her grandma. I'm getting thirsty. If you guys could wait a minute. No, that's my granddaughter writing, Michelle. She'll just pick word. She just, like on this when you type on your screen and it has suggested words that'll say car or house. She'll just pick a word and make up a nonsense saying. She does that. And then she says, "Here's a message for you, Grandma." But I am getting thirsty. So if you guys can wait 1 minute, I'm going to have to go in the other room because I finished Go drink. That's my daughter. Drink your water. Drink your water. That's what she says all the time. Drink your water. So I'm going to go get some water to drink. I'll be right back. Hi, Lily. You're my good Lily bee. Yes, you are. Yeah, you poop, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 spots and feed in 2. I'm back. Is everybody still here? I'm back. I just brought the whole jug. Yes, that's where soy comes from. Beans. And then they squish them up and make tofu, right? I think. Oh yeah. Oh, for Rebecca. Peekaboo, I see you. Not anymore. Peekaboo, Rebecca. You want to say hi to Lily? Lily came over again. She came here. She wants to say hi. Say hi to Rebecca, boo. Hi, Rebecca. She doesn't like when I wiggle her hand. What's the? Oh, you're shy. She's camera shy now. Oh, it tickles. Oh, it tickles. Why are you tickling me, Rebecca? Oh, it tickles. Well, I'm on camera, Lily. She wants me to hold her like this. She likes being held like a baby. Right? You want to be like a baby? Yeah. Because she's a baby. There we go. There we go. See, she loves that. Ouch. Except she doesn't. Ow! And if you stop pet, that's the thing. If you don't pet her with both hands, she starts biting your hands. She's like, hey. Yeah, she likes me petting her like this. She likes being like a baby. Yeah. Ouch. 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 That's good. I'm glad. She likes to see Grandma on TV, huh? You got the big screen on? Yeah. Oh, another scratch. That's why I got all these scratches all over me. That's the only thing that she does is like when, like instead of pawing, some cats will just paw, but she goes all out with the claws. She really makes it enjoyable. She's like, oh, this feels so good. It feels so good. Ouch. You hurting, Mama? Yeah, baby. Yeah, do it over here on my jacket. I don't feel it on my jacket. Maybe I'll do that. That way you don't get skin. Yeah, so she loves sitting back here. Yes, she is a spoiled cat. She sits back here in her own domain. She don't have to worry about the other cats. I don't have too many scratches, so that's good. And the other cats don't pick on her. She has her food, her water, her litter box, and she can come in and out as she pleases. And she loves it because I have that the floor is open over there that goes outside because that's where I drain the washer. Got cat hair. So she comes in and out of that hole, which is good for her. She comes and goes when she wants. She gets to go out. Yeah. And then she stays in here, keeps the mice away so I don't have any mice in here. She doesn't jump on like all these boxes here. She won't go on. She'll leave them alone. She just lays on her blankie right here if she wants, or she'll go on the washer or over there by the boxes. That's it. She won't bother anything. So that's good. Well, my battery's now 14%. It said it just went red. It just said, and this thing was 100% when I started. But I've been on 3 hours and 50 minutes and 10 seconds. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go. And I've been having so much fun on here. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll come on tomorrow and show you how to make something else if you guys want. We could hang out again since it's the weekend. And then maybe during the week one day, I could think, because Monday's, wait, no, wait, Monday's payday for Now, Tuesday's payday for me, and Thursday's payday for my husband. So Thursday's the day we'll be busy because we do a lot of we get our, we do shipping with Walmart, and then we'll do the Kroger delivery. So yeah, too, and I gotta rest. Yes, Mom. Now it's payback time, huh, Chris? So yeah, because I got yeah, so I do my orders for stuff, order the vapes and pay all the bills online and all that stuff. So Thursday will probably be a busy day because then I'll be getting food delivered at different I'll get the Walmart stuff they ship, usually is it's really delivered, but they say shipping, and then I'll get the Kroger stuff, so I got to put all that away. So it'll be a pretty busy day because I got to wake up early because usually I have the Kroger come early in the morning. Like I usually get it like 8 to 10 around there. So I'm up early for that to get that done. So, and then yeah, so I'm pretty not, I'm not busy too much. So let me go. So good night, everybody. Good night, Michelle, if you're still here. There's three, and then Chris. Good night, Chris. I love you. Good night, Rebecca. I love you. Be a good girl for mommy. And I don't know who else is in here. That's it. It says 3 people. So good night, everybody. And I really had fun in this chat. I had a great time. I loved it. So let me go before my phone dies. That way this will start loading up. And then I'll have it posted. And then we can, maybe we'll get together tomorrow again. Because I had a really good time. I kind of like this, doing the making something and making crafts. It was real fun to show everybody how to do it. So if it's a nice day tomorrow and not too bad. Okay, Rebecca. You silly goose. So remember, you got to give me all your candy because you love your grandma, right? I'm only teasing. You know that. I won't steal your candy. I love you. I just say that to bother you. So I love you, Rebecca. I love you, Christine. I love you, Michelle. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.